I'm a biker yet, rolling with the lily white. Tottenham Hotspur in my heart, thunder in the night. Hear the South Stand roaring, feel the pavement shake. Poise forever, every ride I take. Hey.
Big up, chat, and big up to you, Dave. First things we want to get into is all these Tottenham rumours coming through. We have got a big rumour come through. I don't know whether it's true or not. Magnus Akalush. Thoughts, Dave, on that one? Because I'm quite excited about this one if it's come through. Apparently we've been inquiring about him.
Yeah, I'm a fan of him. I'm a fan. He can play right wing, plays cam, play pretty much anywhere across the front line. So I don't know his price tag. I'm guessing between 45 to 55 mil. I'm guessing.
This is a fair price in this day and age, isn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty moderate, to be fair. That's pretty moderate. But he is only 22, isn't he? So
yeah, but like everyone says, if they got to do it in the Prem, haven't they?
Yeah,
they have to do it in the Prem.
Problem is, there's so much pressure on any player we sign now because they're expected to literally hit the ground running after the last 2 seasons we've had, finishing 17th twice. Yeah. There's going to be a lot of pressure on them, and I mean, the only one I'm really not worried about truly is Van Hecker. I think he's just going to come in and he's just going to look like he's been playing there for 5-10 years already. Do you know what I mean? Because he's very comfortable on the ball. He's fantastic at this. I was watching the Dutch the other day, mate. His ball distribution is fantastic. He scored, fantastic. Didn't he? I know. I can understand why we went all out to get him. Do you know what I mean? He's a very, very, very talented player, and it'd be nice to see him form a partnership with Mickey. That's the dream.
And another guy we're looking at is the Norwegian winger. Have you seen him? I'll find him in a minute. What's his name? No, it's Norwegian. He's got a funny name. I'll find him. I've got him on here somewhere.
Because Nuisance.
Here he is. No, this guy here. 34 million apparently. Benfica's Andreas Skuderup.
Oh yeah. I like him. He's a tricky winger, isn't he? He's very tricky.
He's only a youngster as well, though. Again, isn't he? 22.
Yeah, but do you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't have a clue what we're doing at Tottenham at the moment. I ain't got a clue. You'd like to think players like Bergvall, Vuskovic are players for the future. Like both being like.
But what they've shown, Dave, so far, they've not shown nothing.
Vuskovic has done it in the Bundesliga, not been tested in the Premier League yet.
Just bring Corey Boy in.
Do you know what I mean? And it's Bergvall hasn't done anything for me, but I mean, I personally think they haven't been coached properly. None of our youngsters, they've just been, in my opinion, chucked in a shark's tank in the toughest league in the world and just expect to go and do a job for us without any proper real coaching. No mentors, and do you know what I mean? And it hasn't paid off. So, but
all players need mentors.
They do. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, see, I think if we get players like Tonali in, and do you know what I mean? We've got established players there like Bentancur and etc. and Madison, like players like Archie Gray, can learn so much from them. But they shouldn't be. These kids shouldn't be. These kids should not be starting week in and week out. Shouldn't be getting as much game time as they have been getting for a big club like us. And I mean, we haven't invested properly in the squad. We've bought team players for the first team, and that's it. But unfortunately, you need a squad. You're playing 4 competitions. You need a squad, don't you? So,
well, of course you do. Yeah, I mean, like you say, we've got 1 game a week, though, haven't we? So this is the problem, isn't it? Trying to keep everyone happy.
Well, yeah. Well, let's be honest. The injury crisis at Tottenham. Do you know what I mean? So everyone's going to get game time, aren't they?
Apparently the main people we're after obviously is Fernandes and Tonali, and Tottenham is saying, "Oh, we'd like Mamouche and Gakpo." Now, I'd be happy with that front line.
Oh, mate, if we had Mamouche, Gakpo, and fucking Kudus the other side, mate, I'd be loving that.
Yeah, that'd be quality. That is the side, wouldn't it? I mean, that would be frightening most teams.
Corey, you're on mute, mate. You're on mute.
Go on, Corey. You go, mate. Corey?
Destin, we're here.
Yes.
You're on, mate. What I'm saying about that front three, that would be lightning in a bottle, wouldn't it?
Oh, that would be just amazing. If we could get that would be just superb.
Then we can throw on a Madison in the last 20 minutes of each match to try and grind it out. And I'd be happy with that front three, but I don't see any way forward with this ownership right now. They want to spend that kind of money.
They're throwing another 100 million or something into the pot. Well, what pot is it?
Did they sell any more paintings?
Yeah, well, this is the thing, isn't it?
Multi-billion-pound company, and they're selling paintings. It says a lot for like faith and where the money's going, doesn't it?
Yeah, they're full of shit, man.
Multi-billion-pound company, quick, sell that stamp collection off.
Yeah, sell the penny black.
It's like me when I gave my Pokemon card collection away at 18 to my cousins. I was like, I'm too old for this crap. Now I wish I'd kept it because I wouldn't be living in England.
No, there you go.
You know what I mean?
This is the thing. I mean,
down the back of a sofa for a £5 to try and find it for the player.
I mean, it's whether we can prize Marmouche away because the Savio link has just gone quiet, hasn't it?
I think that one is. I think that one is the only reason is we do not want to fuel Manchester City's bid because for Tonali.
They don't need to have money from us to fuel a bid. They're owned by a country, for God's sake. They don't need money.
But they have got
whenever they want.
Yeah, but they have got to play by the PSR rules, haven't they? Which I think with these
115 charges.
With these 115 charges, they've not been playing by them fairly, have they? And
this is the thing.
That's bizarre, right? Do you know the court hearing ended with that case on, I believe, December the 16th, 2024, and they still have not come up with a fucking verdict for that yet.
No,
they're just giving them time. They're just probably giving them time to come.
We'd like to think, you know, they're going to get caught out, but they've got to prove it. That's the hardest thing, isn't it? It's proving that the problem, proving these charges. But there you go. Another one. I've been looking at obviously Bergwall he's saying nothing, but he's looking at it saying, well, we're going to get Tonali and Fernandes. Where do I fit in? Probably I want to play.
Back in a bit.
And I don't really rate him anyway. Do you?
No, I don't. I still don't know what position he actually plays. Is he a 6? Is he an 8? Is he a 10? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. His ball distribution ain't great. His tackling ain't great. He's good at carrying the ball, running with it, but then he
does nothing with it.
Yeah, he does nothing with it.
There's no end distribution, is there? You know, there's no end part. End product is the word, isn't it? There's no end product with Bergwall. I mean, he done a looping header, and that's all we've sort of seen of him that's made any difference, really.
Yeah, the old
I mean,
tapping against Liverpool, wasn't it, in the cup?
Yeah, so obviously I'm excited about Aklayush. I mean, if we're going in for him. Apparently made inquiries for him just late this week. Wow, that would be a signing.
It just seems to be a lot of buzzword at the moment, but I'm waiting for the transfer market to really open to see if these owners actually dig deep into their pockets and pull it out. It's all well and good. You can sign free contract and free players out of contract because it doesn't really affect your end of year profits and sustainability checks and everything else that goes with the league, really, does it? So
No.
I know most clubs try to get it done early so they can put it on last year's books, but officially the transfer window doesn't open for another 3 days. What is it? The first is Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, the first is on Tuesday. So we're looking at least another 48 hours of merry-go-round buzzword bingo from ITKs that I really don't trust.
No.
Until that player is holding up the shirt, signing the contract, and there's a video of him walking into our stadium, I'm not going to listen to all these people going, "Oh yeah,
we've seen him drive into the training ground and then drive somewhere else."
Oh yeah, let's not go over that one with the old the old one that we brought and tried to bring in a few years ago, Willian. Yeah,
Willian. Yeah,
medical. He's about to sign the medical contract, and then he pisses off 10 miles down the road, whatever it is, to Chelsea. Bastard. I know quite a few players in the past. He's not the only one.
Yeah, I mean, it's just dragging on this Tonali thing, isn't it? And like other big clubs are getting involved now, which is pretty worrying, I think.
I think if they don't announce this Tonali deal tomorrow, it will be done. I think it's going to happen on the July the 1st with the old financial year fresh new year starting.
Yeah.
So
you still got no qualms of us getting him then? You still
no, because I just no other clubs bid in for him. City have asked, have it inquired, but no one. Only team who's put in a concrete bid was us, and that got turned away.
Yeah, and, that was only for 80 million because we were lowballing again, weren't we?
Yeah, it was 75 with 5 add-ons, weren't it? We're trying to get him down. I think we won't. They will not get 100 million for him. No. I think we'll get him to 90, maybe 95.
And I reckon about 90.
And then they'll just
with add-ons. 90 with add-ons, I reckon.
Yeah.
Incentives.
Do you know what I mean? A lot of clubs, I think, because we're so desperate for established quality players, teams coming in like us going in for some of these players, clubs are going, well, you can see how shit they've been the last 2 seasons. They're desperate. They're desperate to get like bodies over the line. We can charge them at a premium because they're desperate. They're under pressure from the fan base.
Yeah.
They're under pressure from the new manager to make stuff happen. We can charge them a premium.
Yeah. Let's go through the chat. Let's have a look. No matter who they have transferred, this is from Dave. I doubt Spurs will make it the above relegation box this up and coming season. What does that mean? No matter who they have transferred it, I doubt Spurs will make it above the relegation box. So you just think we're just going to be above the relegation spot if we get Tonali and Fernandez? I think you're a bit wrong there, Dave. You know, I would hope to think you are with the players what we've been linked with. Whether we get them, Dave, is another thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tottenham Lone Wolf, big up, lads. Big up, Mia. Ghost London says, big up, gents. Big up to you too. Good evening, all, from the 2 Marks Cookie. The best thing for Spurs is this season in the Championship League to sort themselves out. Not being in the Championship League, I think that might mean to sort themselves out and they might actually have a chance to win the league for once.
For once,
I think you're a little bit optimistic there, mate. We've got a few transfer windows before that one happens.
Haven't won the league since the 60s, so just putting it out there.
Yeah, it's a bit optimistic there, Dave.
Going on nearly 100 years at this rate.
Yeah. Spurs Syndrome says, big up everyone.
That's me.
Yep. Newcastle have no rush. They will wait until City tell them 100% no.
Not on that one, Scott. I have to say, they're not going to go and get Elliot Anderson and Tonali when they've still got players like Rodri there. Anderson's going to learn from Rodri. Rodri's then going to go back to Spain.
The thing is, they might do what Arsenal do and go get two players in every position that are very, very good.
Yeah, but Man City squad's already bloated and stacked without adding Elliot Anderson and whoever else they want to add to this squad now.
You never know.
You know what I mean?
They need a leaf out of Arsenal's book, won't they?
Yeah, but they still need a clear out to be able to make
I'll agree.
Sustainability rules and everything else like that. But then they're selling kids from their youth team, so it really doesn't matter for their profit and sustainability rules because they seem to sell.
We'll just take Marlouche.
Other teams. Yeah, like I was going to say, they seem to sell players to other teams, or do a Chelsea sell their bloody hotel off to themselves, their women's football team off to themselves at Aston Villa. You know.
Yeah.
Sell the sweet stand off to themselves.
Then go and get Wharton if Tonali signs a double statement signing. Absolutely. I've been saying Wharton all along before Tonali. But, I mean, if we can get both, happy days. Happy days. We keep saying, we got this another 100 million pumped in to the kitty. What is the kitty? What is our transfer?
They won't release that statement out because every club will know that Tottenham have X amount to spend. Let's up the prices. They're not going to be stupid to go, right, we got 600 million to spend, let's do it. They
know we're desperate. They know we're absolutely desperate.
Yeah, we know that as fans as well, but they're not going to drop the proverbial in the water or throw the old ripple effect. Throwing a stone into water and watch the ripples come out. Tottenham aren't going to throw a stone into the pond and go, right, this is our transfer budget. Because every club will be extra 20%, and then the ripples will go out and out and out until the player's worth 10 million. They're going to be worth 40 million. They're not going to do that.
Yeah. Same with Tonali. He won't come. He knows City and Arsenal are out. Well, we'll see. I mean, I'll be shocked if Arsenal were actually in for Tonali. I would be shocked. And you, Dave?
Yeah, they're bloated in midfield. They don't need him.
I agree.
You know what I mean? They've already got great players. They've got 4 great players for that position. Do you know what I mean? They've got Rice, Zubamendi, Nordgaard, and Marino. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't think they need.
I'll take Nordgaard right now.
Yeah, I'd take Nordgaard right now as well. I don't think City will go for him. We'll go in for him. They'll inquire, but I think it's all gone quiet there in because they've seen we've had a 75 mil bid rejected, and they're thinking now we could probably put the money elsewhere. Do you know what I mean? So
that's what gets me with the Man United situation. They're saying they're not prepared to. They haven't got the money for, but
they have, but they're just
Sir Radcliffe. Yeah, but Sir Radcliffe's a multi-billionaire, so what's 100 million to him? He can go and have a shit and make that back in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I agree. But they're going to try and put a transfer bar on wages and things like that, and just.
Oh yeah, I mean the wages of United players have been so bloated over the last 15, 20 years since Fergie walked away. That the only reason why some of these players are only going to United is because of the pay packet. They're not going to United because of what their name is. They're going there because it's an easy pay packet. They don't particularly have to perform as well as what they should be, and they know they're going to get their 300-400 grand a week. Whereas poor little Doris the tea lady gets the sack, and then all their staff get their lunches taken away from them. It's like you're cuss-cotting on that, but Rashford's on 350 grand a week, and you don't want him. Okay.
Yeah, and also I was reading. It's looking like they want to keep Archie Gray. at the club.
Oh God.
This is what I'm hearing. That I mean, apparently De Zerbi likes him. I don't know what he does. He might make the tea really good or something. I don't know because I don't know what he does
Makes a
on the pitch.
mean brew.
Yeah, because he can do everything, can't he? So perhaps he does make a good cup of tea. I don't know because he must be show something. He must show something in training, mustn't he? Because,
He must.
Yeah, but
be,
it's application of training to doing it on the field, though. Anyone can look great training.
On a match.
Yeah.
Training's the easy part because you know your teammates' strengths and weaknesses. You play with them 3-4 days a week. Do you know what I mean? And it's put. Do you know what I mean? You don't need to do your own home. You don't need to do your homework on your own teammates. You know what I mean? Because
it looks like. And also, it looks like Sarr is going out as well, which is I'm pleased about.
He hasn't progressed in the 4 or 5 years he's been here. Do you know what I mean?
No.
Another one that's in the wrong sport. If he takes up track and field, he'd be all right in the Olympics.
Right, we've got a question for you, Corey, from the cookie here.
Go on.
There we go. Question for Corey.
I mean, young goalkeepers need to have their time in the limelight, and as most goalkeepers don't really start, as they say, maturing until 32 to 36. I see a lot in Kinski, but at the same time, until you actually play him more, we won't know. So, I mean, the guy has been given high praise by a certain Czech legend in Petr Cech.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know a lot of players have said that in the past, but when a goalkeeping legend like that says, I see a lot in this kid, I'm going to listen to what Petr Cech says. I mean, who knew of Peter Schmeichel before coming to the league? No one. That he came to the league.
Yes.
His son was given all the plaudits to play football. So, you know, well, he's learned from his dad. So,
what about bringing De Bruyne in? What about bringing De Bruyne in? Is that a good move? Is that a smart move by
interesting cat? Because I mean, he's got the experience behind him. He's in that age bracket now where goalkeepers they should be in their fully developed, mature, final evolution Pokemon stage. You know, Dubravka could come in and teach Kinski things because I couldn't really see Big Vic doing that. Because what's Kinski going to learn from Big Vic? It's okay to be mediocre and kick a ball out like at Fulham.
Yeah.
I mean, when Vic first come to the team, first I was like, yeah, that's an interesting goalkeeper. I like him. His stats in Italy alone shows that he's a pretty okay keeper compared to, you know, paying the extra money for Raya. Still should have gone for Raya, but he wanted Arsenal.
So you think they brought De Bruyne in as a mentor to Kinski?
Yeah, and then if things go wrong for Kinski, you got Dubravka to at least pick it up, haven't you? But I mean, you're still sitting here with what's his name in goal for us? Austin.
Yeah.
So
I like Brandon Austin, but just he didn't get a chance.
He's one of those that's going to stick around at the club until he retires because he knows he's going to get an easy 30 grand a week. And then if Tom make it back into the Champions League or European Cup, hang on.
Yeah. What are your thoughts then, Dave, on that De Bruyne? Because it just is underwhelming to me, mate.
I think it's another same situation as Andrew Robertson. Just needs some more experienced heads in the dressing room, players that have been there and done it, got the T-shirt. Do you know what I mean?
But what's De Bruyne done?
Well, no, he hasn't done hardly anything. Right? I don't believe he's won much.
It's not like we're bringing Edison in to sit there, is it? Do you know what I mean? Who's been there, done it, got the T-shirt, is it? You know, as a mentor, you'd understand it.
But he's played. He's been around the block for a long time in the Premier League. So, do you know what I mean? That's a bit to me. That one makes it makes sense. It makes sense, and it's a free transfer. Do you know what I mean? In the day,
we do like a free transfer, Tottenham, don't they?
Yeah, well, yeah, and do you know what I mean? It's just it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? I don't. The only way I was happy with Kinski not being our number one choice next season, if we went out and bought an elite goalkeeper.
Yeah.
A really
I think this is what it is. I think it's what it is. See how well Kinksky does for 6 to 12 months. See if he pushes on from these 5 appearances. If not, Dubravka can come in, pick up the slack. And then next season we can go in for a truly elite goalkeeper. I mean, I've been on so many channels and I've given lists of at least 15 decent young goalkeepers, or a lot higher level than what Kinksky is. I mean, Toulouse have Restus, then got the France goalkeeper. He's only 23, which is absolutely incredible. I think he plays at Monaco. And then you've got Denis Simons in Germany. He's a very interesting young goalkeeper. I mean, the list of Stuttgart, something like that.
Yeah,
one of those out there teams, isn't it? But
Denis Simons will be. I've got a funny feeling he's going to be Manuel Neuer's replacement.
I could see that as well, because they like a German keeper there, don't they? So I just think young Dennis is a very talented young goalkeeper, and he makes Kinksky look like second rate. So that's just my opinion. And he's only 21 now, I think. Simons, 21, 22.
Yeah, 2021. He's still young.
But then we've still got people raving about young Gunther in our youth.
Gunther,
So I mean,
put him out on loan or something. Then see how he gets on out on loan.
Send him out on loan, but just don't send him to Scotland. That's not a test when you go to Scotland. I'm sorry, that's a fucking farmers league.
Have you heard? We're thinking about sending young what's his name, Mikey Moore to West Ham as a make weight for Fernandes.
What, on loan, wasn't it? When I was reading
on a loan. On a loan, yeah.
Make weight, yeah, mate. You're back home, but you're going 6 miles down the road.
Yeah, this is the thing. But like,
you're not going to quite play in the Premier League. You're going to play in the Championship.
Yeah, but the Championship is a hard league, and it's an upgrade to the Scottish Premier, isn't it?
Anything's upgrade on the Scottish Premier. I mean, the Scottish Premier League is rated 38th in world football in leagues. When you've got leagues like Belgium that are 9th, the MLS that is 10th. Yeah, the Saudi League is 6 places in France, in front of Scotland. Work that one out. Greece, the Cypriot League is 2 places in front of the Scottish League. So you're looking at leagues that are in front of Scotland, and Scotland was meant to be this like next big thing for players to go and play in. I'm like, all right, I mean, there's only 2 teams that ever win it.
I mean, going back on goalkeepers, the one I really wanted us to be, it's a bit ambitious, but I really wanted us to go and get him, is Kobel from Dortmund.
He's an interesting keeper. He does have his moments like Vic does, but it's not as often. He has good command of his box. He's quality with his feet. Good shot stopper as well. So, yeah, another interesting goalkeeper you could go for.
Sonny said I'd give them Solomon too. Well, Solomon's a funny one because like he's still hanging around like a bad smell. We got him for nothing anyway, didn't we?
Yeah, it was a Solomon transfer.
Yeah, it's a free transfer.
We got him due to what was going on in Russia at the time, Russia and all that, with the players that were allowed to leave the leagues if they felt unsafe. So a lot of players departed from that league alone. So we picked him up for nothing due to FIFA's new rule. They
just let him go. I mean, we're not going to play him. Just let him go.
Well, the plan was bring him in, loan him out a few times, sell him on. He was never really going to come in and be that player that they really wanted to get behind. But then we go out and sign that young Min Walker, where his name is. So he's supposed to be the next Sonny, Hugh. He's supposed to be the next Sonny replacement, isn't it? The next Sonny regen, and he's done the square root of nothing at QPR. So,
yeah, it's just crazy. I mean, we've got so many players on the books, and they're just surplus to requirement. Just get rid of them.
I think with reserve team players knocking around in our team,
I know Belita's gone, isn't he?
Around 60. Yeah, he's gone to Brazil. I think our first team sits at around like 60 players if you factor in all the players out on loan, all the players that are still hanging around. You know, all these clubs seem to have these X amount of listed players that go on. You've got all the players that are under the age of 21 because they don't have to meet the registry rules until they're 21 plus. So they all sit in and around the team. So, you've probably got about 60 players there, of which 35 to 40 aren't really are surplus to requirements. They've gone out on so many loans. They're not going to ever see the pitch at Tottenham. And it's just getting frustrating that we keep doing this with youngsters as well. We will go and get a youngster.
What about Sosa? What's happening with him? Is he going to be like the backup? Is he? Or I hate saying backup because I want them to compete for places. Do you know what I mean?
I have a feeling he'll be out on loan next year. To be honest, Sosa. I think he was rushed in to cover the fact that we didn't get Robinson back in January. He was the rush job, wasn't he? The quick, we need a left back.
I hate it when we do that.
Let's hope shit sticks on the wall with a player that in Brazil, and he's only really come into it last season. He was, from what I was watching in Brazil, he's a very good player in Brazil, but is he really of quality to play in the Premier League, let alone the Championship? I'm not sure.
Staying on the left back scene, I'm going to say Udogie, apparently De Zerbi wants him to stay.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? He's always injured. When he plays, he'll have 2 good games, 10 bad games, 2 good games, and then he's injured again.
Yeah. Apparently, he really likes him. He wants him to stay. So this is what I've been hearing.
I keep saying we need to clear the deck of all these players that are out constantly injured or just not performing.
What do you think of that one, Dave, about Udogie? Let's give Dave a chat.
Don't rate him. I don't rate him at all. Do you know what I mean? Which is a shame for him because he's got
all hit and miss, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's got all the attributes to be a very good footballer. Do you know what I mean? He's big, physical, muscular, he's strong, he's quick. But he'll play 3 games, then he's out for 4 or 5. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? And he gets, when we're on the attack and we get countered, he's nowhere to be found.
Yeah. This is what worries me. I mean, to be quite honest,
all the time.
I think we won't get rid of what's his name? Sosa. Yeah, because like both of them, Robertson as well, they're going to keep playing Robertson. And like whether your dog is going to be fit or whatever, but Sosa's going to be the cover, isn't he? I should imagine. But they've also got Spence that could cover that position as well.
Spence can play anywhere but goalkeeper, I reckon.
I'm hearing Spence is not part of De Zerbi's plans.
Oh, I heard he really likes him. And
I don't know what to believe. Do you know what I mean?
This is all ITK, isn't it? It's all like hearsay, isn't it?
It's like I'm reading now on X now. Apparently, Tonali he's honouring his word to De Zerbi, and he wants to come to Tottenham.
Yeah.
He's excited about the prospect playing under Robert.
They both come from Brescia, don't they? The town in Brescia in Italy.
Yeah.
And but this transfer window is going to be
mad.
Very, very, very mental, I think. I mean, it's already different anyway, because when have Spurs ever put in a £75 million bid for any player ever? We've never done that, have we? So that's what makes me think, they're trying to do something a bit different, but I just think they're taking their time. They're taking their time in this Tonali one, and I don't know why. It seems pointless. He's not on international duty with Italy. Do you know what I mean? So I don't understand why they just don't cough up the money, get it done, because Newcastle said we're not selling him less 100 million. Do you know what I mean?
I don't think so. I don't think
so.
Newcastle don't have to.
Fortunately, we are in a position where we have to pay that money because we are desperate for quality in the midfield. We haven't got.
We're screaming for it.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely screaming for it.
Bentancur, he's okay, but he's a squad player at best for me. Gray's not ready. Bergval's not ready. Sarr will never be ready. Basuma's gone. Do you know what I mean? Gallagher, I think you'll see a much different player next season.
Yeah. I think Gallagher will be better because he'll have better players around him.
I think he will as well. I mean, if you have him, if you have a double pivot of Sandro Tonali and you've got Madison there, playing just in front of him, and then you've got Gallagher and Tonali playing behind him. That's a very good midfield. That's a very solid midfield. And do you know what I mean? So
it's looking like Fernandez as well, isn't it? Because I
don't think we'll get him. I think United will just come in and swoop him and get him done. I won't be too bothered if we don't get him. To be fair,
he wants United, but United apparently ain't going to pay the money. So, and we are.
Yeah.
And he's also agreed terms with Tottenham. So let's see what happens in the next few days.
That we know of.
That we know of, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was all like, it's all systems go for Fernandez. But we'll see. Tottenham Therapy says, lads, relax. We'll get Tonali. Big up, by the way. Well, big up, mate. Big up, Anthony. And he's got whoever's the TV on, be careful of copyright. I don't know who's got the TV on.
What is the score in Canada game? I stopped watching it.
It was 0-0 at half time.
To be fair, South Africa are defending really well.
Did you see Argentina last night? I actually watched it.
No, what happened? I missed it.
Yeah, 3-1. 3-1. Messi scored again.
No surprise. Unless Messi scores, they don't win.
He come on about the 76th minute and scored in the 80th. This guy's just magical, isn't he? He's just phenomenal.
He's already on 6 goals.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And he's bearing in mind he's 38 years old.
And he's just showing him how to do it.
Could he be at the next World Cup?
Yeah.
He's just phenomenal. He's just a freak, isn't he?
He's the best football player of all time, and you know what? It's not even close.
Hello.
It's not even close.
Hello.
Yeah, I don't know. No. Messi's just surpassing him now, I think.
I think Messi.
I love Messi, but come on, Pele had to do it on mud-filled pitches with holes.
They had to
film when men were playing football.
Yeah, no, but Pele just didn't score. He didn't have the footballing brain what Messi's got.
I'll tell you something. I was Googling something last night, and I was just strolling through the Google news and that, and it had Zanesi fall over on the pitch. Yeah, been whacked really hard, and they're going, news from Tottenham and Argentina. I was like, you're fucking joking. Do you know what I mean? Couldn't believe it.
Well.
Did you see it?
I saw the news article come up. He's probably got a little bit better bruised shin or something, but.
I was like, please not. No, it just can't happen to us no more, surely.
I keep joking. I keep joking this. I think Darren Allen's left something at the training ground or in the water somewhere.
Yeah, he's done something. He weren't even at the training ground then, was he?
Does it matter? He was always on a bed somewhere.
He's cursed it. That's what he's done. Yeah, let's go through a couple of chats. We've got Scott M here. Let's have a go look at what he said. I have a hard time believing Tonali is making promises to managers at Spurs that have kind of impact on his career. So you have a hard time believing Tonali. I don't know. I mean, to be quite honest, Scott, they're from the same town, aren't they? So,
I think Scott's like a lot of us, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? He won't believe it till you got the announcement from the club with him holding the shirt up. Do you know what I mean?
I can't.
It's like I believe
disagree with that, really.
Do you know what I mean? I don't blame him. As like me, Scott, all of us, we've all been burned in the previous times with promises of great players coming through the door. Do you know what I mean? And we've just been burnt, and so now I think we're keeping our cards closer to our chest.
Great players coming through the door, and you end up with players like Darren Bent.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, looking at like the teams like Argentina and France with Mbappe and things like that, Spurs get caught out like they did last night. We ain't got a hope in hell, have we? I mean, we were getting caught out time and time again, weren't we? We were getting caught out down the left flank, and the players were running on. And if they had any kind of touch or any kind of what's the word, composure, then we would have been in serious trouble. Serious trouble, England.
Yeah, I went out with my mates last night. We was watching in the pub, and I was just like, we just went somewhere else at half time. We didn't even watch the second half because we were just so poor. To
be quite honest, I watched the good 2 goals, and then I fell asleep and I woke up next to me, Mrs. She was snoring as well. It was just terrible. England, absolute rubbish. I didn't even know what the end of the score was.
I was saying to my mates, right, and I said to him, just watch what Harry Kane does. Do you know what I mean? I said, just watch him, right? And I'm thinking to myself, this guy's got probably the best movement of any forward in football. He's always moving about. He's never still. Do you know what I mean? He's either walking about, but he's always near the shoulder of the last defender, and he's making these diagonal runs. And
he's so
I'm
good.
thinking, if you and I look at what was playing behind.
Did you see him drop off as well? He was dropping off as well, wasn't he? And he looked so good, and he was just left in space because the wall.
This is why we're never going to win any major tournaments, because our midfielders, if you can't pick up the best forward in world football with his movement, incredible movement, you don't stand a chance.
No.
I mean, Bellingham had multiple opportunities to play him through.
I was upset. I was annoyed with Bellingham.
And
I was annoyed with Bellingham.
Kept giving the fucking ball away all the time.
He got fouled, and he just stood there like he was sulking, and like we regained the ball, and I'm like, run into fucking space, like you got space there, and he just sulked there, and he just stood there, and he didn't do nothing because he was sulking because he didn't get the decision off the referee, and I'm thinking, man, this is the World Cup. This is the World Cup. You got to show something, but he did score.
You look at Cape Verde, for fuck's sake, mate.
I know.
They're throwing everything they possibly can. Right, they know they're the underdog in every game they're in. They're the lowest ranked team in there.
Aren't they through, though?
Yeah, exactly. They've drawn 3 games. They've got through. Do you know what I mean? And they're showing no fear whatsoever.
No.
Do you know what I mean? They played a smart game. Their first game against Spain, they knew in their heads, and even they were coached by their manager, you are not going to go toe-to-toe against Spain and give them a football match. They will run you off the park.
This is what Neville was saying. Neville was going about Scotland and things. Oh, they need help and all that, and they haven't got the players and all that. And he went, well, what about Cape Verde? They ain't got superstars, but they're showing something. Why couldn't Scotland show something?
Because Scotland have always been
fucking shit, though, Roland. They're
Scotland have always been shit.
Like you say, though, they haven't got no decent strikers. They've got that Shockland or whatever he is, right? And then they've got the Aston Villa lad, haven't they? And
Scott McTominay. It literally is.
McTominay. That's it.
McTominay. It's McTominay, McGinn, and
the guy that was injured. The guy got injured.
Then you got Scott Gunn in goal. That's what, 40 some odd years old. He was shite in the
Angus
Premier League.
Gunn. Angus Gunn.
Yeah, he was shite when he was in the Premier League, and he was still shite when he went back to Scotland. So
apparently, I saw a link today and it made me laugh that Man United were looking at Angus Gunn. I was like, what?
What, to carry bags around at the stadium?
Yeah, Waterboy, I reckon. Waterboy.
So when Jordan Henderson come on last night, I was like, why?
Yeah.
Why? You don't need to bring him on. Why is he even in the team? Why?
I prefer him than Pickford, to tell the truth. Pickford could have caught. I prefer Henderson than. I'm not the other Henderson, the goalkeeper.
Tom Henderson.
No. What's his
name?
name?
Henderson.
Dean Henderson. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Jermaine Pickford is another one, man. He just gives me the shits every time I watch him. He plays with fire. Every time he's got that ball at his feet, he waits till the guy who's pressing him comes. So literally, he's like a foot away. Do you know what I mean? He's so
Jordan
worried.
Pickford. Is it Jordan Pickford, the goalkeeper?
Yeah, I like Pickford. I mean,
I like him, but he worries me so much.
No, I don't like him. I don't like him. He where he could catch the ball, he doesn't. He punches it. I think he's had
he's theatrical.
Ideas.
He's a Hollywood goalkeeper, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he watches our goalkeeper a bit because he punches. He don't catch the ball either. Oh, Big Vic.
Oh, Vic couldn't catch a cold.
No. But the thing is,
it'd be like no.
No. It was just stupid what England were doing. They were pushing O'Reilly up, and he was going. He went he went across the box over to the other wing, right? And he was playing around there. We got caught on the break. There was no one on that side, and like I'm saying, get back in position. Do you know what I mean, kid? Do you know what I mean? You shouldn't be over there. But if he does go and make them runs, someone's got to slide in from the midfield to cover that position. They have to.
Rice or Anderson, because they're both
similar
players. But I think
Rice weren't on, so it would have to be Anderson.
Yeah, I know Rice is injured, isn't he? Well, it would have been Anderson. Didn't Kobe Mainu make the trip to the World Cup this year, or did they get dropped? I can't remember.
But why get a player like Jordan?
Mainu's featured already. Played against. He came on against Croatia.
Why have we got players like Jordan Henderson, right? And then we leave a player like Cole Palmer.
Even worse.
Palmer's not really had that great of a season. If you're talking about players that should be there, it should be Morgan Gibbs-White. Morgan Gibbs-White should have been there. Should have been
on his form. Yeah, I agree.
On his form, yeah, definitely. He's done more than
and he picks up some stitches.
I was going to say he's done more than Gordon, but Gordon's fantastic. He's been Newcastle's best player for the best part of 2 seasons. That's why he's going to Barcelona. I would say he probably would have done a better job than Rashford, but at least Rashford's actually showing something. I think like the old Rashford's back from where he's had that year in Spain, So I've always rated Rashford as well. So it's another player that I think should start over X, Y, and Z. It's just offers a bit more.
Should we go through the chat a little bit, because I'm quite behind. I think we can all agree Messi is better than Ronaldo. Well, yeah, I would have said so, but
what, the phenomenon?
Yeah, the phenomenal.
The original R9.
Scott, have a day off and stop being so negative. Cheer up, mate. Big up, by the way. Typical Ant.
Typical Brit.
We were shit yesterday. I was so bored. It was like watching a friendly. I didn't even cheer when we scored. I was shocked when we even scored. To be quite honest, mate, like I said, I fell asleep after we scored. I fell asleep. I had enough. It was just so boring. It weren't exciting, was it? It weren't exciting football. Are you forgetting Robertson? Laughing out loud.
No, I'm not forgetting Robertson. But
that's that's how relevant Robertson get injured. We're forgetting one of our own players that played for him.
Yeah. No. McTominay and the guy McGinn, that's all they got. And they've got another little guy as well who's a Premiership player, and I can't think of his name.
Exactly.
Can't think of his name, and that's how good he is. That's how good he is.
I know about Scotland. We can't even remember some of the players they've got. I mean, I watched them against Brazil, mate, and oh my God, their defenders were standing there with the ball, didn't know where to pass it to, and you've got fucking...
You don't know what to do, man.
You're running at you, and you still stand there and just look at the ground.
This is the Scottish League, lads. You can't just stand there and wait for everyone to move for you. This is international football. Especially when I'm seeing things online when you're seeing people make AI videos of McGinn.
I think you'll be eating your words there, Sonny, a little bit. Mate, I don't like to be rude, but I think you'll be eating your words on that one. We spent 52 million on defenders, made the most mistakes leading to a goal in the Premier League.
You obviously haven't seen JP play them.
There you go. I don't know about that one.
So
JP,
what? Him,
Van Hecken, mate. But if that's true, what Sonny said, I don't know. I've not looked it up. It might be right. It might be wrong. I don't know. But one thing I will say, he was the best defender in the Premier League last season for
progressive passing, wasn't it? I think that's
for progressive accurate passes. And you can see Senesi was fifth, so you can see the pattern.
Yeah,
I'm
just going to bring Anthony in.
I mean, the stats alone last season for Senesi and JP. You're right. JP and Senesi had very similar seasons in their stats alone, like progressive passing, long range passing, medium range passing, tackling, tracking back. I mean, Senesi had 32 or 33 blocks in the league last season, the most out of any defender. 1-0 to Canada.
Yeah.
Oh, Canada.
Who was it? David.
91st.
David or Davis. It's got to be one of them.
Got to be Jonathan David, doesn't it?
Jonathan David. It was.
They're having a bundle at the minute.
I'm disappointed, guys.
What? Why are you disappointed, mate?
How you could forget the mighty Andy Robertson? How did you forget him?
Oh,
Come
yeah,
on.
yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely.
My bad. Almost.
I just think it's because Scotland.
Stephen Esquillo or something. Stephen Esquillo scored.
Yeah.
That's the midfielder, isn't it?
Scotland are so irrelevant, and as a football nation.
I mean,
we forget that one of our players is Scottish and he plays for him.
Yeah, this is the problem, isn't it?
Fuck that.
Yeah.
We've got a better chance of England, just like Declan Rice with Ireland.
When we get to play these teams like France, Germany, Holland, and we'll come unstuck. Don't worry about all that.
Thing is, though, I think we'll do better against those sides because against the lower sides, they just sit back and defend against us. The top sides, they'll open up. So I'm not saying we'll beat them, but I think we'll do a lot better against them.
Will you give Mbappe the chances that guy had yesterday for Panama?
Yeah, but they won't sit back and defend. So even though that they'll attack us, they'll leave gaps as well themselves.
I'm just going to say this: as long as Quansah doesn't start, I'm all right. The guy's fucking awful.
I think if we're going against France, how can
you leave Maguire out and put Quansah in?
I know. I'd rather take Slabhead. At least that guy can head.
Yeah, but at least he's a leader as well, isn't he? He is a leader, and that's what I like to see in the defence.
We should have taken Trent.
We should have.
Trent's had a really appalling season at Madrid.
Yeah, I know,
you don't take him just because it's Trent.
So is half his team has a appalling season.
He's not a bad player overnight, is he? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Mind you, we said that about Dele Alli, didn't we? And look what happened to him.
Bellingham's not had a great season, and he's in the team.
He's had a pretty decent season, Bellingham, to be honest with you, in Madrid. Even
not
though they're
standards, poor. Real Madrid
yeah,
had a poor season in general.
Compared to most of the players in that team last season, Bellingham actually stood out, whereas everybody else was arguing. Bellingham was trying to get on with it. He was trying to be professional and do the job, whereas everybody else was going around punching each other at training.
Yeah, Sonny's saying, I don't think we're getting Tonali or Fernandes. Man City, for example, get Anderson, says it's going ahead on the 1st of July. Why can't we just say things? Because it's a load of shite. This is what he's saying.
Do you want to know what it is? It's to get the fans on side to believe that they're going to do something different so they can keep their season tickets flowing in.
Do you know what they said? Do you know what it is? Oh, we did try. We tried. That's what we get all the time from Spurs.
I think we'll get Tonali. I think we'll miss out on Fernandes.
Do you?
To be honest, Fernandes, I'm not too fussed about it anyway. I don't see the hype of him.
Well, what is Fernandes? Is he an attacking midfielder? Is he?
No, he's a number 8. Same style player as Bentancur, just more progressive with his passing ability.
So, what would you rather have, Walton and Tonali or Walton and Fernandes?
Oh God,
Wharton and Tonali.
I would rather Adam Wharton than Tonali. I love Tonali. I think he's a great player, but Adam Wharton for me, you just watch him for Palace, mate. He's done it.
Do you
know what I mean? He's so good on the ball. He's even taking a piss now where he's not looking and passing and he's hitting his target. Do you know what I mean? He's doing the old Ronaldinho thing, looking that way.
The swagger.
That way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's just taking the piss and he looks so good. And I'm shocked that there's not been a single club got in for him.
I said about him 4 years ago when he was at Blackburn. I was told I wasn't. I didn't know what I was talking about.
You think Magnus Akalush could sit in front of him and pull the strings, do you reckon? Or what? For the strikers? Or would you put Akalush as a number 10, maybe?
I don't think he's got the build to be a 10.
Or is he a winger? Was you more of a winger?
He's both. He's against us when we played him earlier on in the Champions League. You remember that game? He absolutely ran rings round us. Didn't he?
Of course he did. Yeah, he was so good. He was classy. You can see the class with the boy.
He's got very good movement. Very good movement. And we couldn't live with him. We just, do you know what I mean? Luckily for us, their striker had an off day. But yeah, I'm all for it. But I've got a funny feeling Monaco will just put a premium on him.
Yeah,
we've not really been linked to him, though, have we? Not a serious link. We've had rumours.
Apparently, we've made inquiries today, or the last few days. We've been making inquiries on him.
Yeah, you can inquire all you like, unless you stick the money on the table and say, right, where do we begin?
Yeah.
It's just.
I mean, I'd rather Cody Gakpo anyway, and like I say, Marmoush all day long because they're Premiership proven.
Can you see like a mass exodus from Liverpool because of obviously with their season was affected by Diego Jota sadly losing his life?
Yeah, obviously.
Do you really? I think that had a massive impact on their team and their morale. But I can also see a lot of the players leaving.
Gakpo's got a lot of problems at the moment, obviously.
I think Gakpo
is... Did his girlfriend lose the baby or something?
He's lost the baby just while he was at the World Cup. And he stayed out there playing football. Fucking amazing, man.
Have you read the news tonight? This is why I think Gakpo is staying at Liverpool because Yan Diomande has turned Liverpool down.
I heard about that, yeah.
PSG.
Has he? Oh, well, that's it. That's different. That's changed it then. We'll get Yan Diomande.
PSG will.
I'm joking, guys. I am joking.
You've been playing Football Manager again, Rowley.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to say we could get him, but we'll see. Yeah.
Realistically, with the team shaping up now, I really want Van de Ven out on that left wing or left back position where Destiny is, and Robson comes in to fill in when Van de Ven needs to come off. Just get rid of Destiny Adogi.
Well, maybe we could play a free and then play wing backs.
But then you're going to be losing out depending on who we get.
Because Polo is a wing back, isn't he? And so is Van de Ven.
Not a very good one.
Well, no, but I mean, yeah, but if you've got 3 players in your back line that can defend
and passable,
and passable, yeah, we're halfway there, aren't we?
Key statistics on being able to be a footballer. So? That's a pass a ball and ball control.
Sonny said, "I still pay like £1,200 for a season ticket if I had the chance, love now, but I do it on the old Klarna." Haha.
Paying free. Let's go.
Can you imagine for 1 minute Spurs
pay on Klarna? Here we go.
I think that's how we buy our players on Klarna, Sonny.
Fucking hell.
Spence had an awful season as usual.
So did half the team.
Yeah, but you're only as good as a team, aren't you?
Yeah.
Let's bring it.
All right.
We've got a guest come in. We've got another guest come in. It's the Danalist. Big up, Dan.
Big
up, mate.
Evening, lads. How you doing?
He's at work, Dan. He's at work.
Yeah, I ain't got too long. I've only got about half hour, but yeah.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Your missus ain't going to surprise us tonight with any tricks, is she?
Just checking. Is that the health and safety at work act behind you there, lad, underneath the mat?
Health and safety.
Oh,
Yeah.
for a minute, it looked like a flipping. It looked like the map of Algeria there. Oh no,
Yeah.
it's England. Sorry. Oh yeah, it is Algeria. Yeah.
And I asked, why is the rest of that part of Ireland white?
Don't know,
They
mate.
run out of ink.
It's an old map, I think.
Ran out of ink.
Right, Dan. You've obviously come on to have a little chat. What do you think of this Akalusha links? Do you think it's all smoke screens and things, or
It depends.
there's something in it?
What's the link? Who's said it? Ornstein or Romano, or is it just?
Probably some random Facebook page. No,
No, it wasn't random. No. I mean, apparently we're making inquiries for him. Which I'd like to think we are, but you know.
No,
what do you think of Akalush?
I like the player, but I don't want to talk about a link where it's not real. That I need links that are, you know, from Ornstein or Romano or I don't entertain it, mate. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, it's just you can only go by what you hear, can't you? I mean, we don't know what's going on in the club as much as anyone, as much as the Romanos and anyone else. You know, so you know, we only go by what we hear.
Yeah, I know. I understand. I know a lot of people talk about transfers. It's just I try not to. I only think it was a real like you know, like Tonali and Fernandez. It's actually
obviously
things going on there. Although I don't know what's going to happen. Doesn't look like they're going to go through.
This has come from Dominic Lund from the Football Fancast. There you go. That's where that comes from.
Never heard of
Dominic Lund.
Nah.
He's a news journalist from the Football Fancast.
Nah, it's just rubbish. Most lies.
Yeah.
But Akalush is a talented young player, isn't he?
Like
we need attackers.
He's a tricky little player, isn't he? He turned us inside out when we played against him. Mm-hmm. So I'd like to think that one would go ahead because that's the sort of player we do need, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're desperate for something like that, you know. Thoughts on Tonali? Have you heard that Arsenal were linked with him or something like that?
That's rubbish as well.
No, it's untrue. It's not true. No. It's not true.
I mean, you can, like you say, you can only go by what you see and what you read by a couple of different people.
If they're not reliable, then
it's just like you say.
Half these journalists I've not even heard of, and they're reporting stuff like that.
Yeah.
What about the argument, guys? That is a new argument now. Is these central midfielders that we're looking at don't score enough goals? What's your point of view on that?
Does Tonali score goals?
Doesn't he set up the goals? Doesn't he pass the ball off the attack to get moving? I'm sorry, I need a player.
Yeah, but that all depends. We need strikers though that can score goals as well. It ain't down to the number 8, is it really?
Sorry,
I mean, I'd like to see him pin one in from the edge of the box or something like that.
Defenders don't score enough goals. I want a new defence. Then goalkeepers don't score enough. I want a new goalkeeper. Shoots that argument down. Anyone can score, but you need a player to be able to pass a ball.
Yeah.
You need to be able to control and dictate the tempo of a match. Why not go and get 2 better midfielders than what we've already got? I'm sorry. This sick form university football stadium that we have and crash the kids needs to stop. This social engineering experiment of signing 17, 18-year-olds and hoping they turn into the next player has got to stop. We need players that can play football, men in the midfield, men up front, men in defence. Simple.
Name me many central midfielders that actually score a lot of goals. There's not that many around, to be honest.
There hasn't been that many around since Pirlo, to be honest with you.
Anybody come up with a name.
Years ago.
Yeah. If anyone comes up with a name, a goal-scoring midfielder, what we can get, there's not many. I've looked. It's really not that many. So we're going to have to rely on goals from the number 10, from our wingers, and our centre forward.
Yeah.
You know, the 5 up front.
Yeah. So I'm not that argument that I would still spend up to £100 million on Tonali because we need a player like that. We need massive upgrades in that midfield. So I wouldn't worry too much about the goals as long as we invest in that forward line to get the goals we need. I can deal with a midfielder not scoring as many goals as as those forward positions.
No, he's a maestro, isn't he? He makes things happen in midfield. That's the thing with Tonali. If we got to slow the ball down, he'll slow the ball down. He can work out what's going on with the ball. What's happening in the game. So I'm quite happy with Tonali not scoring goals. It's just that he needs to pull the strings, doesn't he, in the midfield to either make things up and to play the ball through or whatever. So
like I said a few nights ago, you need the spine of the team to work and function as a unit for the rest of the team to play football.
Yes, of course.
You need your centre defenders to be able to defend and pass the ball. You need your central midfielders to be able to control, dictate the tempo of a game and pass the ball.
Yeah.
And then with that, you can worry about your wing backs and your wingers and your forwards then. I mean, once you've got four capable centre backs that can all do the same job and the drop off in quality isn't as bad as what we've seen in the past few years. Give me four centre midfielders that are all at the same quality and aren't going to be drop offs like Gray, Bergveld, and Gray. For God's sake. I mean, Bentancur before his injury was untouchable. The guy was incredible. But now you've got to look at it this way. We now need to bring that quality in. We've been screaming for the Q word for God knows how long. This board has not listened to the fan base. This fan base is starting to get to a point where, you've said it, now fucking act on it. You said you're going to do this after, how many years? And then you come out with a statement that we've neglected the football side. Well, no shit. Us fans have told you that for how many years?
The thing is, I mean, it's surely
who's got a TV on in the background.
I don't know who's got
on.
It's not me. My TV's off.
It's probably Dan. Look, Dan. Dave.
Yeah, sorry, I'm back now, man.
You got the TV on the background, mate?
Oh, yeah, it was me. Sorry, I'll turn it down.
Good man. Yeah, I mean, I've just got a thing here. Did you say Gakpo over Marmoush, mate? No way, bro. No, I'd said I would like Gakpo and Marmoush. That's what we were saying. I mean, would you like that, Dan, as a front?
What, sign both players or one or...
Yeah, both.
Look, I mean, Gakpo compared to what we have is better. Marmoush is better. So I can't really argue with those signings because if you look at our forward line, it's terrible. So it's not for me to be fussy with a player like Gakpo. I know he didn't have as good a season last year. The season before that, he scored a lot of goals and assists. I think he's a good player. He's not an out-and-out winger. He's more of an inside type forward type player. But he's good technically. He can hold the ball up. He scores goals. Yeah. Would I want better than him? Would I want better than him? Yeah, but I don't know. It's just that this club, if they're going to be able to get top targets in, because they're struggling. They're struggling so much to get Tonali or Fernandes over the line. It really, really concerns me.
With the Gakpo, it doesn't sound like it's going to happen now because apparently they're not going in for the Leipzig player now.
Jan
Diamande, apparently. So it's just been said anyway.
Yeah, but you watch Liverpool. They'll have another one lined up. Don't you worry about it. They'll be on it. They won't mess about. If that is true, he's going to, Paris Saint-Germain, right?
Apparently.
Yeah. They'll be on it.
Where do most players go now? Paris Saint-Germain, Real Madrid or Barcelona?
Yeah, or City. Yeah, so look...
who can pay that?
Yeah, so look, don't you watch Liverpool? They will be in for another player soon, and they'll have another one lined up. And this is what we mean with Spurs messing about now. Whatever the hold up on these two players are, pay the money the clubs want, get them done before someone else take them. Someone else will take those players if we don't mess about.
The guys are saying it's because obviously we're not even in the transfer window yet. That don't start till sort of the 2nd.
We are. The transfer window's open.
Something
officially opens on the 1st of July. When
is it?
Open,
I thought it was this month here, the transfer window.
Yeah, it opened on the 15th, but they say the majority of the business don't start till after the 1st because it's all to do with the financial year starting on the 1st of July.
Yeah, I get that, but signings have been made in other clubs.
Of course they have.
Players.
Yeah, I mean, we've signed Van Hecker, 52
million.
mil.
I'm not having that. We're not having that
Nah.
really. The Spurs have got to not mess about. This is the key thing here in this window. Are they going to act differently? Are they going to actually complete a deal for a big player for a big fee? And we have to wait and see if they can do it. And until they do, I don't believe it.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, literally, Tottenham have to start pulling their finger out because we are going to start losing these players. You know, other teams are going to start having a sniff about. Obviously, when the new, was it, like you say, on the second, it's something to do with like a different year or something for buying players. We've really got to start pulling our finger out, I think, because I don't want to lose Tonali.
I don't think we will. I don't think we will. We're the only team, like I said earlier in the show, I said we're the only team who's actually made a concrete offer for him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So City have like literally just they've like poked their nose through the door, see what's happening, and that's it. They've walked back out again. Arsenal I don't think have got any need for a player like that.
I don't think they've got room for him.
Do you know what I mean? They've already got 4 players. So
they're going for Guimaraes, aren't they? So they are looking at a midfielder.
Yeah. I can't see Can you imagine Newcastle? Imagine those Newcastle fans over the last 2 years. They're starting to lose all their best players. Guimaraes looks like he's on his way out. Tonali's on his way out. Gordon's gone
because no one wants to play at Newcastle anymore. It's not the 1980s.
Yeah.
I think Eddie Howe, people have just got a bit bored of him, and the club are not really progressing, are they? It's the whole kind of how much money they can spend, the revenues that bring in. It's nowhere near Spurs. This is the problem, isn't it? This is why we got a kind of little chance there because we do have better revenue streams. And then I look at a player like Tonali. I think he's on 190 at Newcastle. Spurs are looking at offering almost 300. So we can we can pay more than Newcastle. So. Yeah, that's a reason for a player. Players want to make money, more money. Yeah.
275 million a week. Grand a week. That's with if, like, say for example, we get into the Champions League, he will get bonuses on top of that.
Yeah. That's silly money.
I mean, that's what this is why I keep saying I think it's going to be an interesting window. It's going to be an interesting window because I don't know about you boys, but when have you ever known Spurs to bid £75 million for a player, any player, anywhere?
No, we're not. No,
we haven't, have we?
They've had the wake-up call, mate. They've had the biggest shock of their lives.
But that doesn't mean they can go out this window and spend 300-400 million and sell a load as well and recoup a bit of money back and go, oh yeah, that's all you're getting for this. That's all you're getting for this year. Do you know what I mean? They need to do this on a consistent basis, year in and year out.
They haven't done it yet, have they? They've got to prove it. No. So I'm not happy with the signings that we have made. To be honest, it's a mixed bag. We're going for we're going for quantity again. Aren't we, rather than quality? Dubravka, I don't understand.
Yeah, it's underwhelming.
Nobody can tell me there weren't better goalkeepers out there. We can assign a younger age, a more competitive keeper to Kingsley in goal. Robertson is on the decline, and then re-signing Ben Davies. Nothing's really changing for me, and we ain't pulled off any top signing yet. Van Hecker, good signing. Senesi, good signing. But I don't think much is changing at the moment. I would rather have brought in 4 or 5 top players and maybe wouldn't have got all our business done in this window. Maybe it's in the next window we can spend some more, bring in more quality players. Now we're going for numbers. This is what we've always done at Spurs. We brought numbers rather than quality, and I can see what's going on. I don't know why De Zerbi is accepting a player like Dubravka, Ben Davies, Robertson. He was a club signing, Robertson, because we were linked to him before De Zerbi comes here. So I'm really I'm not sure if things are really getting much better. To be honest, what is the plan? What are they doing here? It's okay to sign an experienced player, but he's got to be at a good age. He's going to give us years. He's going to be in his prime. He's going to be able to offer something. Not somebody like Dubravka and Robertson they're not going to be here long, and are they going to even play? Yeah. I really question the plan at Spurs. I really do. And I have no trust in Lange or Vinay, to be honest.
No. The thing is, what we were saying, maybe like De Bruyne's bring in as be like a mentor to Kinski, but he ain't really done it, has he? This is the thing. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's just,
So
he's just
strange.
got experience. He's got experience, I suppose.
Yeah, we could have got a better goalie in him. Much better goalie in here. I just don't understand it.
We're trying to make excuses and wondering why they brought him in. Do you know what I mean? Because I find it's underwhelming to me. Underwhelming.
I mean, I gave you 14 good names the other day from what I watch around Europe. I mean, I had on my 15 goalkeepers list that I used to watch, I have James Trafford on there, but I took him off. I deleted that guy off my list. But I've got a list of goalkeepers and you probably wouldn't think of that you could look at. There was the
Chevalier, wasn't there?
Chevalier. Yeah, but he's Vicario, but we're just better command of area. The guy's prone to a mistake. I would take I would literally go and look at the French goalkeeper. I can't remember who's playing right now.
Yeah.
But then you've also got Restus, the 21 French goalkeeper. He's really good. You've got.
I'm shocked that Restus is still playing for Toulouse. I think he's a great little goalkeeper.
He is a fantastic goalkeeper. He reminds me of Peter Schmeichel when he was first coming. Ronnie, shush! There's no one out there.
And this is what I mean, guys. There's much better goalies out there we could have got. We didn't have to spend a fortune on one. Just with good scouting and just bringing quality. It's just such an easy deal to do a free transfer. This is what it is with the club. How many free transfers we made so far? What, 3?
3, yeah.
3 transfers. And I don't know, guys, honestly.
Robertson,
I really don't.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced.
But I'll tell you what then, I'll ask you this, boys. Would you be happy with the free transfer we've done if it meant us pushing the boat out, getting players like Tonali and stuff over the line? Saving money on... But it's the question, £1 million question here. Will they get these players and over the line? Will they get it done?
You've got to start somewhere. And are they better than what we've got? Are these free transfers better than what we got?
Well, arguably, yeah. Robertson, I think, is better than Udogie. He's better than Sousa.
More than Udogie. At least the block of cheese is available.
Yeah, true. Senesi is... I actually think Senesi is actually a better centre-back than all of our centre-halves. Do you know what I mean? I think that's just my opinion. And
we can say that's a good signing. And then, obviously... the
Bruvka really flatters to deceive that one.
I'm not really
Bruvka, but I get why they've done it because I just think maybe they're getting these free players in, free signings, so they can get these big transfers over the line. But why haven't they done it already? That's just, do you know what I mean? I'll tell you what now. I'm telling you now. If we get burned on Tonali and Fernandez after being linked with them for the last 2 weeks and they go off to United or Arsenal or City or something like that, there will be there'll be a lot of shit hitting fans.
Well, there should be, and I don't blame it. You know what I mean? I can't blame that. If there's going to be, if we don't get them, there's going to be fucking hell to pay. I'm telling you, with Spurs fans.
But like I said, it won't be the end of the world if we don't get them. Fair enough, we don't get them. Right, go and get. You've got other players. There are central midfielders out there. You've got Kone from Roma. You've got Stiller from Stuttgart. There are players out there, but you've just got to go out and get them, and you've just got to go out and get it quickly, get it done. Yeah. I would like to think before pre-season starts, we would have probably 80% of our transfer business done.
I've heard that Antonio Nusa's available again. I don't.
I've heard this as well, and he's available at a lower fee as well.
I wouldn't take him due to his injuries. Is it because he's always on the injury bench?
And he don't score many assists either. He ain't got good output.
No.
Watch out, my £3 killer will get you.
But look, guys, that question, Dave, you asked, I'm going to answer it. I'm not going to be completely happy because of those 3 signings that we've... Well, not 2 signings and re-signing Ben Davis. I'm not going to be completely happy. I'm not, because I don't understand what the plan is here. This window was supposed to be a reset, wasn't it? And actually make a difference with signings. Yeah. And so far, it's a mixed bag for me. Bang average signings, a couple of good signings. That's it so far. So I don't think much has changed. Even if we do bring in a couple of top players, I think there's a lot to prove. And throughout the season, and this is what happens with Spurs, isn't it? Like when the season heats up, we get injuries. You know, we're in multiple competitions. I know we're not in Europe this year, but maybe the season after. This is when we need quality across the squad. And the likes of re-signing Ben Davies and that keeper and bloody, what's his name? Robertson. It's not good enough. It's not going to help us. I don't think anyway. I thought we were just going to bring in quality better than what we have and then go on from there, and thought it'd be a massive big change here. But we're looking for free transfers. We're just doing the same old stuff. I don't see why enough fans can see this. Fans just seem to be happy, and fans like I did a TikTok today, and a fan came back and said, "What you want?" I said, "This is what I said. I said we should bring in 4 or 5 signings, right? Quality signings, rather than bring in 7 or 8 signings." And then I got a comment back saying, "But we have made good signings. I don't know what you're talking about." I just come back to him. I said, you've got low standards for players. You must have low standards for players, because those 3 players don't improve us. They don't improve us enough.
Well, the thing is, if we go and sign like your Tonali, your Fernandez, and then get 2 good strikers or whatever, then that's got to be a better window, isn't it? And then we go again for the January, and then go and try and sign another 2 good players. Do you know what I mean? And you've got to build. You've got to start somewhere, Dan, haven't you?
Can you imagine how hard it is to get these midfielders right? We're going to have all this drama again when we're looking at quality
after
attackers.
the World Cup. Yeah.
We're going to have pushing, advancing. We're going to have Spurs going hard because they struggle to get top signings. Because you've got to remember who the operators are. Lange, Vinay. Lange is still here. I mean, fans have kind of got over it. Every fan wanted Lange's gone. Every fan wanted Lange's gone. He's still here, and everything's fine. We're
in a perfect world, Dan. Though, what we need, before we fucked about with defense and things, is attackers, isn't it? And we still haven't done that.
That was our biggest problem last season, sticking the fucking ball.
That is our problem.
Well, I'm sure they're going to be moving on to start it off with the defence, then they're going to the midfield, and then it looks like they're going to finish off the attackers. A bit strange. I don't know why it has to be in a set order like that. They should be working on multiple deals, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't think Lange has the brain capacity to do multiple things.
No. This is probably
I think he just remembers to wake up in the morning and farts and goes, "That's me for the day," and goes back to sleep.
He'll be on holiday again in a couple of weeks. Don't worry about that. He loves going on holiday. Then he's back to
gardening
Denmark.
He goes gardening leave, on transfer window.
He gets an email. He gets an email from Vinay. He goes, "Right, I've got 5 players here. I need you to start negotiating with for me. Can we get these done quick?" He's like, "Well, one at a time, please, Vinay. Come on, don't take the piss now.
One at a week, mate. So we can bat each ball away."
Guys, look, honestly, we'll be better, probably playing better football next season. Football will be better. We'll look better coached. We'll probably finish a bit higher up in the league, and fans will be happy with that.
16th.
Do you know what I mean? People will be happy with that. They'll think we're moving in the right direction. But you've got to look deeper. You've got to look deeper at the situation with that Lange, Vinay, and. Don't be fooled. Do not be fooled. Even this season, if we have a better season than we actually do better. It's going to be the season after when we're playing in Europe. Are we going to have enough quality in the squad? And looking at past history.
This is the thing. We're looking at the first 11, Dan. We're looking at the first 11. We've got to look at a squad.
Yeah, this is what I mean, mate. There's a lot of work to do, and even if we do get around Champions League spots in a couple of seasons or whatever, we qualify for the Champions League. Are we going to continue to push the quality of signing? All of this sort of stuff needs to be answered, and we won't know until them situations arise.
See, them idiots don't give the. They're saying, we're going to do our best. We're going to go big this transfer window. This is what we heard in last January. and now they're saying, "Oh, we're going to go big again." This is all we're hearing. We're going to actually make some good signings, and we've got like 3 signings, an underwhelming keeper. Van Heck's a good. He's not great. He's a Brighton player, for Christ's sake.
He's a good player. He's a good player. I'm happy with him. He's a good player, man. You can't argue with that. He's a good player.
Yeah.
But Brighton don't do things by half measures. They know how to find a fucking player, mate.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so there's nothing to sort of get excited about at the moment. You know what I mean?
Well, you can pretend if you want, Rowley. You know, a lot of the fan base are just in dream world, aren't they? Really, they're just going on the positive train. Yeah, they're going on the positive train. The fan base is like this every season. Every new season, the fan base resets. They forget what's happened the time before or the history, and they just get into the excited. Premier League is back. This is the same old.
Senesi last night, and he was all right. He was good. He held his own, and he could pass the ball. I was quite impressed with him. He's a very strong player, but Senesi. Do you know what I mean?
Signing. I think he's a good signing.
He puts Romero in the back pocket. When Messi goes around saying that Romero is a world-class player, what's that with Senesi?
Senesi's much better.
Levels above him, passing accuracy, everything, defending.
Tackling, everything. Yeah, I agree.
Doesn't lose his head, doesn't get sent off, doesn't really get booked.
But where we need to improve so much is that front line, man. Strikers and attacking midfielders. Because after Maddison, we've got no one.
They're not attacking midfielders anymore. They're inside forwards.
Oh, well, they're inside forwards.
Not wingers anymore. They're inside forwards.
Yeah, we've got Xavi, but like you say, we ain't got him till Christmas, and who knows how good he's going to be when he comes back.
No, you're looking at February before
we're in trouble, mate.
Xavi touch, man. ACLs are a dodgy one to come back from.
So I just want to see like an attacking midfielder come through, a good one, but who?
I'm telling you now, right? I'll say this now. If season starts and we've still got Tell on the left and Richie up front, mate, then it'll just show to me fuck all's changed.
Yeah.
Fuck all changed when we gave Ben Davies a contract extension.
It's the truth. It's the truth. It is the truth.
It's nothing changed.
Gentle Ben shit. We gave Gentle Ben a new contract because he's doing his coaching badges. Well, don't give the fucker 80 grand a week and let him go and be on a 10 grand or 2 grand a week. What coaches are on?
Yeah.
80 grand a week to sit around and like a Riley, mate. As a
Tom King said we made great signings. Not at the moment, Tom. We made some good signings, not great signings.
We made a couple of good signings. Senesi, Van Hecker, they are good signings. I'm happy that I think they improve us. Those two.
Yeah.
But the other two, and Ben Davies signing another year. Nah, not for me.
I think Ben Davies one though. I think it's just. I think if we've got a fit squad. He
won't get a game.
He ain't getting a game. I don't think we need to worry too much about that one. I think he's just staying on anyway. He's working on his coaching badges.
Stand by,
and I think he'll call it.
Why give him another year? Why waste the position in the squad?
I was about to say that. Why give a guy 80, 90 grand a week to do fuck all?
Exactly.
For him to sit on the bench, sit there and smile, basically.
I can't
like
hear
the Queen used to do, waving out the window.
No, I can't hear the excuses for the fan base trying to make it okay. It's not okay, man. This is the problem, isn't it? Moving on, not being able to move on players. And Ben Davies is one of them. He should have been first out the door. Who else Zuma's gone.
We get too passionate on players, do you know what I mean? And they just get blindfolded, do you know what I mean? Because
Daddy Davis, isn't it? Oh, serious.
Yeah,
it's funny how we can get rid of his international teammate that Leeds all those years ago, but we can't get rid of fucking Ben Davies. It's like the skid mark on your boxer shorts that you try to wash out but don't go away.
He should have gone years ago, honestly. He should have been moved on years ago. And this is the problem with the club. They can't shift out players because no one wants them. And they're not ruthless enough. That's the problem with this club. They're not ruthless enough.
Yeah, they're not ruthless. They're not.
They're not. And this is something they've got to change.
Ben Davies, what I call him, he's your old grandpa's old rocking chair that he's had since World War II. That he just can't fucking part ways with it. Spurs can't part ways with Ben Davies, can they?
He's a furniture, isn't he?
Stubborn. Yeah, they're just stubborn.
It's embarrassing.
Like a stubborn pensioner when it comes to Ben Davies.
Watch out, you'll be our next manager. He'll be our next manager. Watch out.
I just want him
Yeah,
gone.
Tim King says we need midfielders, wingers, and attackers. I couldn't agree more, mate. I couldn't agree
100%.
more.
100%, Tom.
And let's see who we get. I mean, it's going to be an eye opener this season to see if Tottenham are going to change their ways. I've
been reading today as well. We're heavily linked to Marcus Rashford.
I mean, honestly,
He
guys,
doesn't want to come.
Nah.
He wants all that money. He's patchy, man. He's a patchy player. I think we could do better than him. Honestly, I know he's better than what we have, but look at him, man. Look at him last night playing for England.
It's awful,
he got in some good positions, but his final ball wasteful, and he's not a young player. How old is Rashford now?
26.
Yeah, he's in his prime. He should be in his
29.
prime. He should be getting those decisions right. He's still not got it right. He's that type of player.
He into the box and just passed it into the keeper, more or less. I was like,
he has a good game, has a bad game. He goes missing.
He done everything right. He cut him down the wing, and then he went across the box, and he went through two players, and then he just done a stupid little shot straight at the keeper.
And also the salary he's demanding. He's not worth that much. No. This is where we've got to be a bit clever and a bit sensible with who we're going to pay big wages to. They've got to be to a player that is going to make a difference and is going to be consistent and is going to offer us reliability. Rashford is not that.
Tom Kingham says Romero, Sarr, Solanke, Bergwell, Gray, Tell all need to go. I can tell you now, Gray's going nowhere and neither's Tell.
Get rid of them all.
I could tell you,
Gray's not going nowhere, Tell's not going nowhere.
My list is far more extensive than that.
Of course it is. Yeah, I've got about 9 or 10 to go, mate.
Yeah. Only 10?
Probably 10.
Only 10? Oh, my God.
That's being conservative, mate.
Yeah, you've got to be realistic, haven't you? They're not going to shift them all out. So who's the ones go to first? Who needs to go first?
When De Zerbi says I can work with about 12 of them here, I think that's like 9 too many.
Hang on, where's the other striker on there? Where's the other striker gone?
Pidge.
Richie's not there. I mean, come on, really?
My list
Richie has to go.
Oh, if he's Richie's...
I know he had, by his incredibly low standards, he scored, 15 goals all competitions last season? That's really high for his incredibly low standards, but he is fucking awful. He is awful, isn't he? I've never seen... I don't think I've ever seen a Brazilian the opposite to Brazilian.
The first, what was it?
He was born in Colombia. They didn't want him.
And he scored them weldies, didn't he? He scored 2 weldies, and I thought, Richie's changing. He's getting some service. Do you know what I mean? But he was rubbish, wasn't he? He was rubbish.
Thing is, he's got a great goal in his locker. He's got that.
Of course he has. He can pull something out. He done it in Brazil, didn't he?
He's so the rest of his game is just absolutely dog shit. He can't hold the ball up. He can't control it. He can't link up play. He can't do nothing. All he can do is head the ball from about 3 yards out,
and he can shit out.
And eventually, once a season, score a worldie. Do you know what I mean? That's literally all he's good for. Sorry, but we're Tottenham Hotspur. We need better than that.
Of course we do. Of course we do.
Yeah, Gary Lineker to Tottenham. Here we go.
This is what I think. If we're looking at strikers to bring in, I think we should go all out. If you want a proper goal scorer, go out and get Guirassy from Dortmund. If you want a proper goal scorer, go out and get him. Who's just going to sit in that penalty box and just poach.
Yeah. Do you
know what I mean? Because if you've got, say, for example, a fit Kudus one side, and say if we do buy Savinho, pinging in crosses from left, right, and centre, mate, he will score you goals. He's done. Yeah. He's done it at a high level.
I'll take him. Yeah,
I'll take him.
I think it's a good one.
I think he's a great player, and I think he's what he's going to cost us. Well, he's between 45 and 55 mil. I know he's 30 years old.
That's Euros as well, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I know he's 30 years old and he hasn't got any sell-on value, but if we're going on this basis now of we're buying players for the now, worrying about the future later, he's the perfect candidate for me.
So what you do, Dave, isn't it? You bring him in this summer, and then in the January or the next one, you bring a bit of a younger profile striker who's going to be lethal, who can take over from him and compete with him. Yeah, that's what a good club would do, wouldn't it?
Well,
I've heard
watch out.
I've
There's
heard
fans that will say Will Lancashire.
yeah,
But that it is. I heard he's hanging around. But
I've heard
that's
he's
a rumor.
being promoted
I
to the
think
first team.
he's going to be. I think he's going to go. We're going to go with 3 strikers in the squad next summer. This year, and I think Will Lancashire will be one of them. Apparently, everyone from the noise coming out of Tottenham, apparently he is putting in the extra work and he's on that training ground first thing in the morning. He's first one in, last one to leave, which I love that about him. Showing a bit of commitment. Do you know what I mean? He's trying to,
Hey, I did that as a goalkeeper.
Until he starts doing it, do you know what I mean? I'm not going to sit here and wax lyrical about him. Fair play to him for putting in the work and the minutes and stuff like that. That's what we want to. That should be, to me, for a player trying to prove a point. That should be standard.
Yeah.
Dave,
especially a play team like Tottenham Hotspur.
I'd be all right with that, Dave. To be honest, get a new striker. I don't think they're going to shift out Solanke. So that'll be a new striker, Solanke, and then Lancashire. 3 strikers for the season. Yeah. I can set that for now as long as we bring in a really good striker, and then I'll be looking to move on Solanke at the next window and bring in a better striker and see how Lancashire gets on. You know, he's from the academy. He's not even. We brought him in, didn't we? He's not from our. We bought him. Didn't we buy him from Chelsea? I think.
No.
Where did we get him from? I'm sure he wasn't from. He wasn't from like really young.
League clubs. It was one of the lower league clubs. Oh God,
I can't remember who it was now.
When it Preston.
I think it was Chelsea let him go, wasn't it? Maybe
Preston
I'm wrong.
or something like that.
But yeah, he's been working in the the youth teams for a while now. So we got to start bringing these players in. But it's about timings, isn't it? And this is why with young players and why De Zerbi is not going for young players is because we've fallen off massively. Young players' priority is not now. Yeah, integrate them into a functioning, well-performing team. That's when you integrate youngsters. This has been the problem in the last couple of seasons. We've had to rely on the likes of Gray, Bergvall, and they've come into an underperforming team. And yeah, we've got to move away from that in the short term, get that team going, become a good team, and then start integrating the youngsters into a functioning team, I think.
We got him from Sheffield United.
I think
That's it.
Sheffield United.
It was it was either Sheffield United or the other Sheffield.
There was a player from Chelsea we took, though, weren't there? I'm sure a striker we took from Chelsea at some point. I don't know. It's been so many in and out.
Correct.
He was actually at Arsenal Youth, He was at Arsenal Youth.
Yeah, I was about to say that. He was at Arsenal Youth. I remember that part. I remember him being a gooner. But it's just remembering which Sheffield team he played for, because there's 2 teams in Sheffield, apparently, and one of them's shit. And the other one's just slightly shit, but not as bad as the other.
Oh, Sheffield Wednesday. They've had it rough, haven't they?
I feel sorry for him.
They've had points deducted, everything, couldn't they?
That owner was a prick. He got chased out of town with pitchforks, I heard.
Jesus.
Can we do that with our lot? Chase them up with pitchforks and fucking flamethrowers and shit.
But like the olden days, innit? With torches running down the road, kicking the doors down, innit? Get out of my fucking club. Do you know what I mean?
There was a team about 2 seasons ago. They saw the death of their club, and they got custom, the fans chipped in and got custom made coffins with the team logo on and everything, carrying it past the stadium. I was like, oh, that's brilliant. You got points for originality there, getting a coffin and having it done in the team colours and having the team badge plastered all over.
So, listen, guys. Other than Guassi, other strikers that I've been impressed with this World Cup is that Ueda from Japan. Have you watched him?
To be honest, the whole Japanese team have been, for me, very impressive. They're well drilled. They're very well drilled.
They haven't lost a game of football in nearly 2 years, Japan, as well, since they've
He's got some really good stats for Feyenoord.
Yeah, I know, but the Japan team themselves have taken up a very interesting approach in how they train as well.
Yeah.
They've not been training football wise. They've been doing things that I've seen when I played American football. You know,
Right.
strength conditioning training, the way that I saw some of the guys when I used to play American football doing it. You know, there's a video of one of the players doing a press thing like that, like a defending press thing. That's a American football tackle shunt pad where they've got weight on it. You push it up and he turns and then kicks a ball. So like all these players have been given proper strength conditioning training. So they're, you know, Japanese guys are normally quite slender and small and don't really do well in bigger leagues. But
I keep seeing
given
this
the
one
right
coming up.
tools.
I keep seeing this one coming up. Look, Tom King is saying Garassi, Ritchie, Lancashire, Morgan Gibbs White. Yeah, in your dreams. Somerville, Gakpo, Madders, Simmons, Tonali, and Scott. Well, Somerville is that one's possible. Gakpo, I don't think so. Morgan Gibbs White, I can't see that one happening. What do you reckon? And I certainly wouldn't have Ritchie in the team.
Scott, I don't see happening, even though he's a Tottenham lad, because apparently Arsenal are in for him, from what I've heard. But like, would Scott want to go and do that, being a lad from Tottenham? I don't think so. I don't think he'd want to play for the filth.
We need 10-2. Yeah, I agree. This one is a strange one. I keep seeing this one coming up time and time again, and it's sort of thing Tottenham will do.
If we get the lap on burning that stadium down.
Yeah. This is the sort of thing Tottenham will do.
Oh God, yeah. No, I don't want Liam Delap at fucking Tottenham. No chance. The problem is the striker market is so bare at the moment.
There
aren't that many
very, very, very bare. And I think
strikers in world football anymore. There isn't.
I mean, if we go and get the lap, that's underwhelming, isn't it?
Yeah, that's more underwhelming than fucking Ben Davies signing a new contract, in my opinion, because he just doesn't do. He just does not do it for me.
I think I'll give up. I think I'll give up for next season.
It's like when I hear people sign Dennis Undav, the German striker. Just go and ask Brighton fans what they think of Dennis Undav.
Yeah, there you are.
Lads, I've got to jump, guys. Big up to you.
He's going home.
Yeah, you take care, Dan.
You're welcome to come on any time, Dan, anyway. And thank you for coming on, mate. Appreciate your input.
Cheers, guys. Big up, chat. Take care. Smash the like button, everyone. Subscribe. Take care.
Yeah.
Bye.
See you later, bud.
Bye.
Peace in the Middle East and me dick stinks. There you go.
There we go. The lap, man. That is so underwhelming. But, you know, he done really well in the Premiership for Ipswich, didn't he? But, like, he's got injured Chelsea and he's not really had a chance, has he?
It's not so much that. It's just he's just very underwhelming when he had his chance at Chelsea. I mean, what was he? He was at Man City.
Well, why did Chelsea sign him? They must have signed him for some reason, mustn't they?
Because he had a great season. He had a great season at Ipswich.
Yeah.
But I mean, every player like you saw like him in a Chelsea shirt. He was a tiny fish in the ocean, wasn't he? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Every player has a level, and I think Chelsea was too big of too much of a step up for him. Too big of a jump.
Yeah. Yeah, this one I'd go for because, like, if Messi can do it, I'm sure this guy could do it for us.
He's 37, but sure, why not?
He's 30, yeah, but he's also
look at Messi.
he's just signed a contract with Chicago Fire, so unfortunately, as much as I would take, right? Let's be honest, right? We would not say no to a 37-year-old Lewandowski, would we? With our current striker problem.
Not
he is still at
37
years old, light years ahead of what we've got. Light years.
Him to come on as a substitute, even if he could give us like 20, 30 minutes, happy days.
Fuck that, Rowley, mate. With our current lot, he's starting for me.
It's like that comedy sketch with the goalkeeper and they're taking penalties against him. He keeps it coming off the post and hitting him and injuring him in some way. I'd rather that happen than the players pick him up and duct tape him up to get him running and seeing Solanke and fucking Richie playing again.
God, can you imagine that if we just get him Lewandowski? Oh, what a player.
Lewandowski would. I mean, I mean, there's plenty of good players on a free transfer. You've got that midfielder that was at Bayern Munich for God knows how long. He's just come out of it. Goretzka.
Oh, Goretzka.
He's quality. I'll take him.
Yeah, he's going to. Apparently, he's going to Milan.
Apparently, Sane's leaving, isn't he? Bayern.
Would you take Sane?
Leroy Sane, he's already gone, mate. He's played for Galatasaray. He played for him he left Bayern a year ago.
Oh, did he?
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
what? Turkey, where they pay no tax and it's a dodgy offset to the Saudi league. All right.
That's why he's getting loads and loads of money then. He don't give a shit, do he?
Why do you think Victor Osman's playing for fucking Galatasaray? Because he's earning 400k a week, tax-free.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, and he won't leave. He won't leave to go to any club.
Would you? On that money?
No.
What? Tax-free, living in a warm country? Yeah, sure. Yeah. Let's leave and go to England where it fucking rains all the time.
I'm freezing and get taxed to the bollocks.
That's why when I see the beginning of the window, like when we're linked with Victor Osman, fuck off, we are. Do you know what I mean? We've just finished 17th.
You see people coming out with that, you know they've been playing.
Guys, chat amongst yourselves. I'm going to go and have a fill up, yeah?
Oh, mate, yeah. Right. Would you, Corey, would you take, it's another free transfer. But for the guy's status, he's been very underwhelming over the last couple of years. But would you take a punt at Dusan Vlahovic?
Vlahovic? If we're talking about pre-move, yes. If we talk about Juve constantly injured, not getting a run, he's a slightly bit of Richarlison. I would take him on the pretense of him being a free contract because he instantly walks into that first team. But the injuries put me off. They really do. The injuries really put me off him. I don't want to keep taking injury-crocked players. We got too many of them in the club as it is. Like I love Maddison to bits, like everything he did before joining Tottenham. But there was a reason why he was called 33% at Leicester. And when we signed him, I was like, he's a good player, but how much are we going to see of him? And in the last 2 years, we haven't seen much of Madders, have we? So I'm just fed up of seeing injury-crocked, always injured, no one available players. That's why I'd get rid of Destiny Udogie. That's why I'd get rid of Maddison. That's why I'd clear the decks of anyone that's got keeps on getting these long-term injuries. And also, I would just say to Cootie, right, you pretended to be injured all the time, mate. All right, we value at 30 million. Fuck off, basically. You want to be injured every time Argentina come a calling for you, mate. I don't want you here.
Yeah, I agree.
But players that are always like that on the bench and no availability, be like, right, we're selling you for a cheaper price. We need to make some money back on your wages. See you later. That's why I agree with Danny the other day with some of these players. They need to just have their valuations cut in half and sold off quickly.
But yeah, because we've got to kind of start again, haven't we? Like cut our losses with all these players that are just they're blocking the squad, aren't they, for potential coming through and stuff like that. Like Pat Matt Sarr, do you know what I mean?
I think Sarr should go to the Olympics and train as a sprinter. The guy's lightning quick, but is he a football player? No. Gray is only in the football due to his grandfather and father before him playing at Leeds. So there's a reason why, he's in football. And like even Archie said, my brother's better than me, so he got stiffed with the wrong bloody brother.
Have you ever heard that?
Pepsi Cherry?
No. Raspberry Ripple.
Oh, that's not down here in Brighton yet.
No?
No.
Raspberry Ripple. It's got like a cone on the thing. Look, see? Raspberry Ripple. It's really nice.
I'm going to have to try that, Rowley.
It's really nice. Really nice. My missus likes the cream soda one, Pepsi, but that is really nice.
I've tried some. One of my friends that lives in America, he sends me over their plate because the difference between American Pepsi and English Pepsi is different because of the stuff they use. I mean, I drink American Pepsi and I'm buzzing off my tits for about 3 hours. I'm like,
yeah.
I look like
sugar, isn't it?
I look like a crackhead gurning on that.
Gurn.
Oh,
anyway,
good old Gurn sessions.
I'm just looking through the chat. Dyer is doing coaching badges at Monaco. Granit Xhaka has done his 2. I think that's why Chelsea want him to be a coach. I think they want him to be a player, mate. To be quite honest.
No, David Ornstein tweeted out today, didn't he, that Chelsea have had an 8 million bid rejected by Sunderland for Xhaka.
Bit cheeky, isn't it? 8 million for him. He's a workhorse, isn't he?
I think he's a great player, Granit Xhaka. He's a great player. I know he's a gooner, and I don't like to talk about them too much, but
no, he's a good player.
He's an absolute fantastic player. He completely made everything tick in that Sunderland team last season.
Yep. Look, here's another player that Tottenham should be linked with, and I think it's a no-brainer for me. Manu Kone.
Manu Kone. So
Manu Kone, yeah.
I'll go for Kepa. If we're going to go down that ilk, I'd say Kepa Turam. Go and get what's his name? Turam, the striker at Juventus, his brother. I'd go and get Kepa Turam, solid defensive midfielder playing in France.
Yeah,
I like him. He's a good player,
Kone.
And he ain't going to cost the bomb because Juve are skint. So.
Oh no, you got
and they're throwing all their eggs into one basket for.
You got a striker Turam though as well at Juve.
Yeah, you got Kepa, that's the defensive midfielder, and then you've got the Turam brother, that's at Juve, that's the striker.
No, that's Inter.
Is it Inter?
Well, one of them.
Marcus Thuram, isn't it?
Marcus
Thuram, yeah, you got Kepa and Marcus.
Yeah,
both brothers.
Would you take Marcus Thuram?
Yes, he's fucking quality.
There you go.
It's like me saying, would you take Prime Messi over Prime Ronaldo?
No, but the thing is, we need strikers, don't we? And we need quality strikers, and like there ain't a lot of money in Italy, so could we sort of put a bid in for him to,
That's if he
make
wants
him think.
To leave. That's if he wants to leave.
You put 80 million on the table or something like that, are they going to sniff it? I doubt it.
The club would, but would the player leave? That's the question. If he's already settled in Italy, then why does he need to leave? You got also
if you want to play in the sunshine.
These players have to want to come to your club or to that.
See a lot of clubs, and you got things like want to play in the best league in the world, don't they? They want to play in the Premiership. A lot of players. No, you know what I'm on about. All players want to play in the Premiership because that's where all the best players in the world end up, more or less.
You say that. I still think Spain is technically better.
No, because Spain have got 2 or 3 teams. That is it.
This country has 2 or 3 teams, and that's it.
No, the Premiership. You can get teams on that can beat other teams. Don't get me wrong. You've got Liverpool, you've got Man City, you've got Tottenham, you've got Arsenal, you've got Man City, Man United. That's not 2 or 3 teams, is it? It's about 6 or 7 teams that are good now. That on their day can beat each other.
I love how people discount the Spanish league and the German league.
No, it's not discounting them. You got Valencia, I suppose, Atletico. Real Madrid and Barcelona, really, haven't you?
Seville.
What'd you say? I don't know.
Valencia, they've not been really irrelevant in the Liga since probably David Villa left all them years ago to go to Barcelona.
Yeah, true, because they got Gary Neville as a manager, didn't they? They got Gary Neville as a manager.
Could be worse. They could have had Wayne Rooney as their manager and got them relegated.
Well, yeah. You got to laugh, haven't you? You got to laugh. Fucking Gary Neville. He wouldn't allow them to put their flags up. He wouldn't. I would say no. Laughing at El Tom, bro. There you are. Kone. No,
Kone, I would take him. But I'd say Kefren Turam is the cheaper option.
Yeah. And
who's still got a high ceiling. What is he, 22?
24 now.
Oh, is he?
I think he's 24 now. His brother is 26. I think there's 2 to 3 years difference between them, but they're both fucking incredible players.
Somebody say I'd rather Polina any day. There you go.
I love Polini, but he's very limited in what he does. He's not a progressive passer of the ball. He's your old-fashioned Roy Keane. He just wants to get in and put a tackle in. He's not much else, is he?
Yeah, but that's what we need. I think so. I think we need.
To be honest with you, I don't think that deal's going to happen. I think we're trying to. I think we're trying to upgrade, and do you know what I mean? Move on.
I think Pellegrini wants to go back to Portugal.
I've been saying. You've heard what I've been saying, Dave, about Pellegrini for 20 million quid. What player are you going to get for 20 million?
Do you know what I mean? This is why I tend to agree with you, because it's £20 million, right? And no one can sit here and say he won't do it. He can't do a job for us, because if we're trying to see out a game, right, even if he comes on as a sub,
exactly.
Do you know what I mean? He can help us see out a game. Do you know what I mean?
He can make a back four into a back five. You know what I mean?
I like him. I love him. I think he deserves. To be fair, I think it's a bit criminal, really, and disrespectful that he hasn't even signed. That he's not a Spurs player yet, full time.
It is disrespectful. But what you say, he's got his own personal problems and he wants to sort them out first. I would have said.
But I won't cry if he doesn't come to Spurs. But I will be pissed off if he doesn't come and we haven't replaced him with better. I'm all for him not coming to Spurs, but you've got to go and get someone better.
Yeah. Because
you know what I mean? Then
what have we been crying out for? A number 6 for years and years and years. Now we got him. We got him one on loan. He does a job for us. He more or less keeps us up single-handedly because he scores goals and all. Yeah. And then he says, "No, sorry, he's off you go. We don't want to sign you."
Put Van der Ven as a number 6. Then there you go, problem solved.
Van der Ven, yeah, right. There's your problem. That is your problem, and I just can't see for 20 million quid. It's a no-brainer. You're not going to get a number 6 with his quality for that sort of money. It's a no-brainer.
I'd be looking for. Although I love Pellegrini, thanks for everything that he's done for us, I'd be looking to move up from a Pellegrini.
I mean, if we can get Mano Kone, it's the same sort of play. You know, he's a 6, isn't he? Then go and get Mano Kone. Do you know what I mean? It's going to cost you. It's going to cost you a lot more money than what Pellegrini will.
Yeah, but you're also getting a younger player.
Tell you though, I tell you what, Man United have signed a great one though, isn't they? That Edison from Milan.
Yeah, Edison. Yeah, of course.
We missed the boat. We missed the trick with that one. 45. What was it? 55 million.
It's not a lot, was it?
Do you know what I mean? And he's a very, very, very good player.
That's Euros. So United probably paid around 39 million for him. Because if it's Euros, it's around 39-40 million conversion rate, isn't it, to Euros?
Yeah, probably.
What are you doing, Ronnie?
Don't get me wrong. We, in my opinion, we are overpaying for Tonali, but he's a great player. There's no two ways about it. He's a very, very talented player.
I think we're overpaying for that Fernandes if we get Fernandes.
Yeah, but I think the reason why that is Fernandes. He's still got 4 years left on his contract, and he's only 21, isn't he? So that's the reason why West Ham
pisses me off. Like if we were going to go down, we're having a fire sale. West Ham go down, still sell their best players for 80 million. That's the difference, isn't there? You know what I mean? It pissed me off about that. But there you go.
I just think Fernandes has a lot to offer. That's why he's got that price tag, because of the potential still there for him. Whereas you look at Bergvall and Gray, they're both the same age and they're very, very limited.
So what they're going to sell Somerville for? Probably the fucking same, 60-odd million.
And Somerville currently having a very good World Cup, isn't he?
Yeah, he's very good World Cup. Yeah.
So you watch that price, but I don't think we're in for him. I think we'll get Savinho, and I think we'll get another winger as well.
Well, we're going to need 2 on 11.
I don't think we're going to get Savio. I don't think we're going to get him.
I think
it's just gone too quiet. It's just gone too quiet.
Yeah, but every deal's gone quiet. Not many teams are putting their deals out there. I'm saying until the transfer fully opens, you're not going to see clubs going out really wanting to push that boat out. I feel, because it's easy to go and get a Van Hecker over the line, because apart from Liverpool, we were strongly in for him, and he wanted to come back and play under De Zerbi.
Sonny
because of the
says to
well-deserved.
Xhaka, not so Kone laughing out loud. Well, I'd prefer Kone, but there you go. Xhaka.
I mean, I heard that Pedri kid at Barcelona's pretty tidy. Maybe we should go and buy.
Oh God, yeah, all right.
Mate, do you know what, right? I know he hasn't been the whole Spain. I know he's been that for Spain. He's not as good for Spain. He is Barcelona, but I just watched that kid play, and he is so good. He's got potential to be better than Xavi and Iniesta.
What's the Argentinian lad? I've been watched him last night. He was amazing, by the way. I can't think of his name.
Which one?
Nico Paz.
Nico Paz. Oh
Paz.
my fucking God.
Mate, listen to this. Right, Madrid triggering that £9 million buyback clause from Como. And then they're going to go and sell into him for 60 million euros. 60 million euros, what's that? 48 million?
Yeah.
Why can't Spurs go in and go, bang, here's 50, take it?
Yeah.
Why can't we go in and get a player,
Nico
a great
Paz,
player like
man.
that?
What a player.
It's probably because Paz has settled in Italy. He's found his.
He is different gravy, that boy. I'm telling you.
I mean,
different gravy.
Como are backed by a fucking billionaire as well, so that's the reason why they can afford a player like that. Whereas other teams in Italy have, I mean, since the late 90s, when Italian football was everywhere and everybody wanted to play in Italy. I think since the collapse in Italy happened in the early 2000s when teams were getting relegated for match fixing and all the things like that, the product in Italy doesn't look as beneficial to play for as a player going abroad. Nowadays, that's why they look at the Premier League and Spain and Germany.
Yeah.
Whereas Italy,
Honestly.
Italy back in the days, you know what I mean? It's like everybody, like Gaza went to Italy. How many players went to Italy then came back to England because they couldn't hack it in Italy? I know a certain one of our legendary strikers went to Italy and didn't do too well and come back.
Was that Lineker?
No, not Lineker.
Was it Lineker? No, it wasn't Lineker. It was
Who was our top goal scorer until Kane broke it?
Greaves.
Yeah, Greaves, he went to Italy, couldn't hack it, come back to Italy, England, didn't he? If I remember my footballing history correct.
What we got here? I think the difference between Fernandez and Bergwell and Gray, etc., is that Fernandez has balls. I competes against men. Yeah, you're probably right. You know what I mean? Fernandez.
Yeah, when you compare Fernandez to Gray, Bergvall, Sarr, he's miles ahead of them. He's miles ahead of them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, Sally's right there.
Do you also want to know what it is about Fernandez I like? He hasn't had smoke blown up his ass from his fans like Bergvall and Gray.
Yeah.
He actually proves it on the pitch, whereas Bergvall and Gray think they can walk in.
Did they buy him in January?
No, they bought him last summer.
Oh, they bought him
from Southampton.
Oh, yeah. Because they bought some players in January that really made a difference to their squad, didn't they?
They got that striker, didn't they? I can't remember his name is.
But he scored that well.
Tati Castellano.
Castellano.
He's a good player. He's a good player for what he is.
I can't see him staying there, can you?
Yeah, I think he will. I think a lot of their I think they'll keep hold of Bowen as well.
Yeah, I think they'll keep Bowen. Bowen will stay.
Would you take Bowen at Spurs?
Yeah, all day long.
Do you really think Danny Dyer would allow that?
I could give a shit what Danny Dyer would say.
Danny Dyer would, if he moved to Spurs, Dyer would turn up outside his house. Oi, boy, over here. You're breaking up my daughter and you're dead.
You're dead to me.
You traitor.
No. Gray and Bergwell are pushovers. Yeah, you're right, mate. I agree. Kono, or I think you said Como, have signed Paz, I think. There you are.
Well, it's because he's already settled in Italy, but like...
Yeah. I honestly, I watched him last night and I was like, wow, what a fucking lad that boy is.
The other winger Argentina got Thiago Almada. I said, 7 years ago now. Watch
Yeah.
out for this kid.
Mm.
Watch out for
He's
this kid.
brilliant.
I said that on Sav's channel so many years ago. Watch
We're
out
not
for this
allowed
kid.
to buy youngsters no more. That's what
Yeah,
everyone
no, but
says.
when you can see a youngster has something, I said about fucking Adam Walton 4 years ago. Now everyone's wanking over him. Oh yeah, gotta get Walton.
And then you got that player who's playing. Oh, I ain't gonna bother. In Ajax, I think was fucking brilliant. Do you know what I mean? And everyone's saying, nope, too young, no more youngsters. We need men. Fair enough. Mika Gotts, but there you go.
I mean, Adam Walton, I said, right, it'd be 5 years ago now when he was at Blackburn. Kid has something about him, and I got told I didn't know what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Same kid now fawns over him.
There you go. What we got? Paz won't come to us.
Of course he won't come.
Yeah, of course he won't.
He's going to get paid more to play in Italy and pay less tax.
Of course he is.
Right, Riley, I'm going to jump off, mate.
Yeah, man. I mean, appreciate you coming on. I think we're probably about done now. What's the top? How long we been on? We've been on 2 hours, brother. Thank you for coming on. Appreciate it.
No worries.
Yes, it's been good to talk, though, man. We ain't done it for a while.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
How's your channel getting on? To me, I just like talking to people about Spurs. Do you know what I mean? Football in general. Do you know what I mean? It's just like my kids are in bed, they're asleep. Do you know what I mean? It's just nice to unwind from a long mental week. Do you know what I mean? At work and being really hot and shit. What's that?
If you want to put your channel in before you go, you can. I don't know how to fucking do it, mate.
That's right. Yeah, no, I'm gonna next few weeks. I'm gonna start pushing my own channel and stuff. And I've also got mine and Ant's channel as well.
You got the podcast one, haven't you? You got the podcast one.
Yeah.
Spurs podcast, isn't it?
Yeah, Spurs Sessions podcast, and then you got my one. It's Spurs Syndrome.
Spurs Syndrome.
So yeah, I'm gonna start pushing it. Try and get my numbers up a bit.
Come on, get down on that one.
Get down now. Get down. Get down.
He's got it picked up.
Yeah. Get down, girl. Go ahead. Get down.
Well, look, you've got to be quick-witted when you're in my position.
Was it called Spurs Syndrome?
Yeah.
You picked it up, didn't you? You got what I was saying.
Well, like, all of us Spurs fans have got to be quick-witted because the last 26 years has been dross for us, so we've all had to come out with jokes somewhere.
Mm.
All right. Anyways, boys, you take care.
Yeah. All right, mate. Yeah. If you haven't subscribed to Spurs Syndrome, give him a like and subscribe, please. And
cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Care. See you later. See you later, Corey.
Adios. I'll put it in the chat, but I wouldn't know how to bleeding do it if I tried.
Oh, mate.
There you go. Yes. So, Nico Paz, I'd take him all day long, but obviously it's who we can get and whether he'd come to us, isn't it? At the end of the day,
is the draw of the Premier League really going to be more than what a billionaire can pay him in Italy? Probably not.
Probably not. No, probably not.
Cheers,
fellas. Appreciated. Look, Sonny's going. Listen, Sonny, appreciate your input, mate. And like and subscribe if you haven't, mate. And appreciate your input. Latest sport. There you go. He's off anyway.
Good night, Sonny.
Good night, mate. Good night.
Sleep well. Time? 10 past 11.
10 past 11. How long are you up? Can you go on for a little bit? Another 10, 20 minutes?
I can go on all night if I wanted, man. I've got nothing planned for tomorrow.
Yeah, okay, man.
I mean, I'm still trying to figure out the tropes of getting my green screen to work on OBS so I can have things in the background when I actually start streaming on Twitch again.
Have you tried going on ChatGPT and they'll tell you how to do it?
Oh, I've done all that.
Is it hard? Is it?
Turn on the chroma key in the settings. Adjust your settings. Make sure you're well lit. Well, the only thing that I'm missing then is the well lit. So I've got to get some, when I get paid again, get a couple of cheap lights. One corner there, shining on my lovely mug. You know,
cheers, Tom.
I mean,
appreciate it, mate.
I'll be streaming any game.
Tom, why don't you come on and have a chat, mate? You're quite welcome. You ain't even got to, come on with your picture. Just put a picture on your chat or whatever. Come and have a chat. You know,
what was weird for me a few years ago? When all the protests were kicking off.
Did you,
I was
you
obviously
come
I
up with
was
some good points,
Stow
Tom?
and I was obviously with Stow and everybody in that big group of people that
Yeah.
come to you and Scorey boy. I'm nothing special. I just talk when I can. That's all I do is talk.
Yeah, I can put like back screens on, but it goes all pixelated and things like that. Do you know what I mean? And I just that's why I got my flags now. I've got my Enoch out one and I've got my Bikey id one. That'll do. Don't need anything.
Once I've sussed it all out, but I'm also looking at getting myself an LED light with my as you saw in the background there, my streamer name is another failed upload. You see it on here as another failed upload. I'll show everybody again the loveliness of the.
Oh look, it's got my flag in the background. It's just pixelated, lovely.
Visual effects. Oh,
there you go.
All right, there you go. So that's my streamer tag.
Let's have a look.
Way around another failed upload.
What's it? The what? Something upload. Another failed upload.
Another failed upload. That's what I am on YouTube now, apparently, because they've reset everybody's names.
I got the Reaper on my Dart shirt. Take your soul away.
I had all these done like years ago before my son was born when I was heavily streaming. All right. I mean, I was streaming, but I wasn't getting too much anywhere. But one of the top guys that does FM saw my stream one day and he said I had a good little stream, keep it going. And then my son was born and then I stopped. So I now need to fill the days between when my son's not here up with something other than coming on talking Spurs. So I'm going to go back playing Twitch. Any games I can play, really. I'm going to be playing Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, all my games on my library. Every now and then I'll treat myself to a new game and throw myself into that and go with it.
Have you tried that game yet I said about?
When I get paid in the 9th, I'll have a look at it.
Okay, mate. Yep, no worries.
Having the dinero, I've spent money on camera, microphone, chair, green screen.
I noticed what you've done, a chair and a steam mop. I was with you when you were going through your shopping list. I was live with you.
It's better to have a steam mop than just a normal mop, because the normal mop, all you're doing is pushing dirty water around after you drain it out. Whereas my steam mop, I'm steam mopping my floor every day because of my puppy.
Yeah, cool. You have to, don't you?
But like earlier on, he had an accident in the bedroom. I was trying to get my son back home to my ex's, and yeah, he pooed. I picked it up and then left the stain. When I got steam mop straight away and got that stain out of the carpet, so you can't complain. I used the steam mop on my green screen because there's creases in it. Got most of it out, and then I got the iron. So it's like, iron on it. Let's go.
Just a quick word to Tom. Tom, are you in the group with the 2 marks, mate? If you're in there, I can message you when I go on channel, and then I can give you a warning sort of thing. If you're on the 2 marks WhatsApp site. So if you go on that and look on the 2 marks WhatsApp site, that's usually when I go on. I mean, tonight was just a spur of the minute thing. No one was going on, and I was looking on there and saying no one's going on to having a chat about Spurs tonight. So I thought, well, I'll just go on.
Might as well
go on about 9 o'clock, and that's basically. I should be having the link up all day, you know what I mean, and see if we get some more people on, so just to like and subscribe. But that was just a spur of the minute thing. Had nothing to do this evening, so I thought, let's go on the chat. Let's start my StreamYard up. So there you are. So anyway, Tom, anytime you want to come on, brother, you're always welcome on, because you do make some good points, Tom. So I'd like to hear from you. All right. So anyway, back to what we were on about. Not your steam mop either. Let's talk about Spurs, shall we? Or do you want to talk about England?
Who are they? Oh, I don't want to talk about England. Start getting a migraine and start talking about the national team, mate.
Yeah, but they're still there, aren't they? They're still hanging about. They won the group. How? I don't know.
Luck.
We had a pretty shitty group, though, didn't we? To be fair.
Yeah, I mean, that's me Twitch. Oh,
got Twitch.
Yeah, I'm getting back to me Twitch channel.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
I can't get it.
What I should do is just put it on for about 8 hours, just to say that I'm going to go live, because I'll just do it at spur of the minute, and it's not getting me any subscribers. I should put it on in the morning or something and say, yeah, I'm going to be on at 9 o'clock tonight. I think I'm going to do a 9 o'clock every night. Well, not every night, every other night or something like that. Just see how it goes.
Yeah, there's me Twitch if anybody wants to see me succeed at Football Manager. I have a very interesting save on there with Eastbourne Borough. I've got them to the Premier League and I've won the Europa Cup with them.
Yep. my friend live in Eastbourne.
Yeah, I got Eastbourne Borough promoted in 10 years to the Premier League and won the Europa Cup.
Oh, well, there you are.
I won the FA Cup. I beat Man City 2-0.
Okay. I think I could. I used to play that years ago. I'd have a go with you.
Back when it was Championship Manager.
Oh my God! I remember when it was little. What was the? It was FIFA, just FIFA, wasn't it?
Do you know FIFA actually had a managerial game come out years ago, but it didn't do so well?
It's Player Manager, wasn't it?
Football. It was FIFA Manager. I had it on my PC, and I had my appendix removed.
When you were Player Manager, though, innit?
No, you could manage, but like the things you can do in there, like build a business, offer your players like cars and homes and things like that to come and play for your team. Then you, can, if you ever made enough money, you could invest into the team or buy the team and stuff like that. It was stupid. FIFA Manager was stupid, but it was fun. It was fun. But you
guys, if that's all the football we're going to talk about now, I think I'll call it a day. And unless you want to talk about gaming, it's up to you guys.
Talk about gaming. I mean, we can pivot from football. We can turn into a little bit of port games. What's people's favourite thing to play? What gets their tickles? I
like the old jump. I like the old jump games. You know what I mean? I do like the scares.
What, old platforms?
No, not just that sort of game. Just like the
old jump scare things.
Yeah, things that jump out at you.
Jump scare games don't bother me because I know where it's going to come. It's like, oh yeah, I'm going to walk down this corridor. I'm going to jump out this fucking closet now. Okay.
No, but it's the thing. I play that. God, what's it called?
Dead by Daylight.
Demonologist.
Demonologist.
You've got to try it. You've got to try it.
On the 9th, I'll have a look at it after I've paid my bills out.
It's only £8 at the minute.
I've got £1.71 in the bank.
I'll send you £7.
Nah, that's all right. I think I can live without owing someone £7.
No, I'll send you it. I'll borrow it.
I mean, I took my son to go and see Toy Story 5, brilliant film, but I went and complained after the film because there's a bunch of French kids at the back that wouldn't shut up for the whole film, kept on kicking my seat. One of them shouted at my 6-year-old son, and then one of them thought it'd be funny to call me a fat English cunt in French, and seeing as I speak French, gave it back to him, and he was shocked. So I was like, "You little prick." Went out and complained to the manager. Got 2 free tickets and a refund. The refund came in yesterday, and I said to my son, "What do you want for dinner?" Because I couldn't be fucking asked to cook. He was like, pizza, daddy. I was like, "Yeah, let's get a pizza then." Wasn't ice cream this time, Rolly. It was pizza.
No. Oh yeah. Yeah,
so
waiting.
2 o'clock in the morning, sitting there for ice cream to come.
I was just sitting there waiting for you to get paid so you could go and ask the local kebab shop to send you a Ben and Jerry's.
2 Ben and Jerry's, 2
Ben and Jerry's, yeah, and 2 bottles of Coke. Unbelievable, because it was so hot. Madness.
Oh, yeah.
The madness that we do, eh? When you're a bachelor.
When my ex was pregnant with my son, we did that years ago because she had the craving for. Obviously, she had cravings for ice cream, so it was like, yeah, okay, let's get some ice cream. I fancied it. Yeah, that was some good times. That was, being giddily in love, and you got a kid on the way. Now I'm single, and I'm like, where is my lady to be?
My good lady's in the lounge.
I'm better off being single.
I'll take her for a couple of meals a week, and she's happy. You know what I mean? And she said, like, usually it's like the weekdays, and she said, "Say, come and watch the soaps with me." I was like, "Oh, all right then." And like, come sort of like 8:30, 9:00. She says, "Go on, fuck off, go in your room, go in your computer room." And I was like, "Yeah."
I had an ex
Lovely.
years ago that she wouldn't go out and do anything unless she watched EastEnders and Coronation Street.
Oh, mate, my missus is great. I tell you, I can't fault her.
That same ex I broke up with all those years ago, we broke up on Valentine's Day. She really fucking got under my skin because I just got home from work. She'd met me at my parents' place when I was living at my parents'. She kicked off at me. I went, "Well, you can fuck off then. I'm going to go to my mate's house and play FIFA." That night, I booked like a really nice restaurant and everything, all because I got home half an hour later. She kicked off.
Oh,
and then she stormed off. I went to my mate, sat there all night long playing FIFA, got back to my parents' place. My dad didn't realise she got back into the house because he was sitting around playing on his computer with his headset on. I'm sitting there and she was like, "So it took you this time to get back?" I was like, "We broke up. What the fuck are you doing in my house, you crazy bitch?"
Just come on now. Look, my links come on. That's shocking. Can you see that? My Biker link. Just under your one.
Yeah,
in the chat.
I can't click on it because I'm using StreamYard.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on StreamYard at the moment. Yeah, it's on the StreamYard comment on the comments on stage. So there's my link, guys. So if you could like and subscribe to it, appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, maybe we should do a gaming stream together one night.
That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Honestly, I ain't very good at gaming, but I'll have a go.
I'm shit hot with strategy games and things like that. Puzzle solvers like Resident Evil. Apart from the last 2 Resident Evils, I've completed every single Resident Evil on every single console going, even the shitty Game Boy one.
You play them? Yeah, the puzzle games where you have to get out the room and that you have to work out the puzzles and things. That's quite mad. So you don't like that sort of thing. I see your green screen up. Oh, Corey boy's gone. Well, people, that is it, I'm afraid. Oh, we've got someone there. Another failed link upload. That's Corey boy. What I'm going to do, Corey boy, I'm going to end the channel. I'm going to end the video, the live link. Mate, I'm going to end the channel, right? I'm going to end the live link, and then we'll have a chat in the back room if you want, mate.
Yeah, sure. I had to unplug my new webcam. It kept on flickering for some reason.
Okay, no worries. Guys, thank you for coming on in the chat. And everyone, appreciate your input, your words, and all your comments. Like and subscribe to my channel, please, because I am struggling, and I do try and get on when I can, when I'm allowed, when the missus says so. But yeah, I'm going to try and get on sort of 9:00 most nights. So like, if we can get a few people on, I appreciate it. Yeah. And like and subscribe to another failed upload. Yeah, that's Corey's channel.
And if you do, welcome to Raven's Pit.
Yep, there you go. Welcome to the Raven's Pit. Do you know what? That I'll tell you in a minute. Anyway, there's my link. If you could like and subscribe to it, appreciate it. And a very good night to you all. Bye bye. And always come on, you Spurs.
Ooh, I'm a biker, yeah, rolling with the lily white.